right. Everyone's fucked, everyone's gay, everyone sucks. But one of these days, you're staring at a cross, lying on the floor, praying to a God you don't feel anymore, and you never get through, never come home, never gonna stop if you never get told. Aren't we cool? Aren't we to blame? Weren't you here? Aren't we the same? Terrible luck, fried system, shutting down hard, baby, carry me home.
A Tuesday it is. Hello, chat. Hi. Waves at you. Hi. Wow. I didn't get much sleep last night, so I took a nap earlier. That was nice. Anyway, gaming. I like this game. It's very good. Blueprints is a good game. Haru Iburinyan. How are you? Fine? Thank you. I wish I were a bird. Chat, yesterday I played a little bit of Blueprints off stream before Hacker ended up playing it. And I'm very glad I did that because I almost got spoiled on some cool stuff that she found that I hadn't found yet. But I did find yesterday just off stream, namely Alazar. I liked Alazar. He's cool. He's the guy who's like, I see your future. That was good. I liked that. I have also found a few others. Well, some of them are not really small things. I'll talk about it. I'll walk you through what I found off stream, and I'll see how far I can freaking get. Because I am a sleepy, tired man boy, I will not stream too long today. But if I'm feeling it, I might show off where I got in Norp Apolog as well. And I might do some Wallace and Gromit. We'll see. No guarantees on either of those things. But it will be interesting. Have you afforded The Office yet? I had one opportunity to do it, but I turned it down because I didn't want to get spoiled there, because once I do that, then I'll have the cabinet box, plus I'll have all the stuff that's in The Office. I was like, I'll just save that for when I'm in The Office. Here's a list of things I've found off stream. 1, these are notes I typed in my phone, so not all of it is completely coherent. Alzara black cat tied to red flag. A black door with a moon. Locked with no key, dark waters. Standing on shore of white sand. The door is somewhere else. That was my first note when I got Alzara. I found a new key, a green key with a flower pattern on it, called the Key to the Secret Garden, which when used on a specific locked door, allows you to, go to a new area, a rare room that is typically not available until later days, which had a lever that opened the antechamber. When you pull the lever after solving a puzzle in the secret garden, it opens the left door of the antechamber. I have not gotten into the antechamber yet, but I have found a way to open the left door of the antechamber. Cool. I don't know how to open the top door, which is presumably what would let me continue. I found the sauna and a bunch of new rooms. The sauna gives me like plus 20 or 10 extra steps today, because it's the day after I went to the sauna. There you go. Yep, I got 70 steps today. Let's go to the shed. That's what I should always do first. I got the power on to the red room. It is so funny that hacker did that like her second day. Literally day 2, she was 1 footstep away from getting the code to the secret garden, which I had not gotten yet myself. Tomb, oh, this is new. This is the only outdoor, it is a black room. I have talked about how, okay, I made an observation off stream. I'll go to the tomb. Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread $5 here. So, the thing I've noticed, I don't remember if I said it on stream or not, in the room directory, I have the aquarium. And in the aquarium is a room of every color. This bottom left room, see, it's a black room. And if you look at the categories, this counts as every type of room. A red room, green room, hallway, bedroom, shop, black print, and blueprint. This is the only black print type of room I have. What black print means, there's probably some sort of secret type of room that I don't know how to get yet. Some sort of secret, it's in shadow, it's a black print, not a blueprint. I hope everybody has a good day today. I had a very nice day. It was a very chill day. I mean, I was just catching up on sleep. There's the secret garden, very rare. Floor plan so secretive it had to have been removed from the drafting pool. So if I find the green key, now I can go back there and open the left door of the antechamber. The shelter or fuse box in the dark room. Yep, I found the code to this orchard, the secret orchard. It is 11-28. You know what, chat? Something else I thought about, I didn't say it out loud, I noticed it. When I went to the library, it shows when you take your book out of the library, and I was like, ooh, I forget these automatically moves your camera. When I took the book out of the library on day 13, it said, oh, it's day 19, it's November 19th. I was like, huh, I guess that's, I guess the first day is 11-6 canonically. And then literally off stream, I had the realization, wait, that's Hacker's birthday. This game starts on Hacker's birthday. That's cute, that's funny. I didn't even realize that until like, oh, hello you. Oh my God, there's a secret in here, what are you talking about? Oh, I probably have to, oh, I have to make all the statues match how they look in the chapel. Cause in the chapel, there's all that, so the jockey, oh, chicken jockey. Oh my God. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. The floor plan is the definitive dead end, or is it? Yeah, there's something more here. I need to go to the chapel. Oh man, I'm so, is it an abacus? It's a 4x4 grid with 2 things lit up, just like the thing that I found in the boiler room last stream. Hey all, Scott here. Sorry, I just got remembered of Scott the Woz because I was listening to Scott the Woz, Scott Stash videos in the background while playing off stream last time. And now my brain just associates all the stuff happening here with Scott the Woz. Wow, guys, this room is just like the crypt from Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, by the way. Oh my god, this game, nice reference to Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. Oh my gosh. Hey y'all. Uh-oh, is this the lady of the house? Only open the event. What? Only open in the event of my death. Simon, that's me, huh? So here's where it all ends, at least for me. And all of the picturesque places of this grand estate. I chose this dreary, dark dungeon to be laid to rest, and the same dim, somber fate fell upon my father, and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there's no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition? Thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family front of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's or mine? In our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regards. I think there's no greater sin than to perpetrate tradition that bro's just saying words. I think there's no greater sin than to perpetrate tradition that stagnates growth, that stagnates purpose, that suffocates dreams. What purpose is there to live another's life at the sake of our own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak, overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk, a perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in the sunless hollow? And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within the damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend if not break these chains, then would I cherish this tomb more than oak, and sycamore and spruce. More than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains, this cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. This is very lovely writing. I like this prose a lot. Would I have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this sepulchre as hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be as effective as theater? And to, in return, as recompose for the freedom thus granted to you, commit yourself to be buried here within the mausoleum of dreams, and when the day may come to write your own letter, to inspire the next generation that follows in his footsteps, Herbert F. Simon, or S. Simon, as is tradition. Very neat. Very, very neat. Okay, I gotta get a chapel during this run for sure. Because this is not a dead end. Dead end, because it's a crypt. That's good. That is a doorway. No, it's a fake window. Interesting. Either way, I have to go to the crypt for sure. That was a light switch. I have not obtained the green substance? What? Mediwanda? Oh, the creeper milk. The krilk. I don't like the creeper milk. The more I reflect on it, the more I'm like, I would never buy that again. Always gotta flick a coin in the grounds. Also, while I was off stream, I found a couple new rooms. I found the locker room, which has a bunch of lockers that you can waste your keys on to get items like running shoes and stuff, which is neat. I found the rumpus room, of course. Love me a good I gotta have a good rumpus. I found the pool. Of course, I did that on stream. The boiler room I did on stream. I found the laboratory, which lets you set up weird conditional things to, like, that's a cool one. I like that. The pump room, but I don't have any ability to use it without the boiler room. Security. There's Five Nights at Freddy's Security Reach. Sauna. I found the sauna. Nothing crazy there. Just a gym. Dead end addition. What do you mean addition? Oh, it adds clock. Never mind. Like the mathematical concept of addition. I went to the observatory like 2 more times. So I guess I need to go to the office for sure. I found her ladyship's chamber, which had a locked diary of the my great aunt or great grandma, I guess. That was neat. Lady Epson. I've never been to the East Wing hall room, but I know that's one of them on here. I went to the secret garden. Haven't been to any new shops, and I went to the last one of these. I guess I've been to all these before. And then I've been to all the outer rooms. I went to the Hoveloff stream, and it had that guy, Denny or whatever, who got fired. It has a little thing where he's like, they're like, because you're such a bad groundskeeper, get out of here. But that means they lied about him getting fired for the mail. They're telling him he's a bad groundskeeper, and that's why he has to, like, leave. That Denny guy or something got framed. I don't know why. But Denny had something go on. I mean, obviously, it's a puzzle game. All right, I'm going to use my extra steps to go here for the first time, because I've been holding on to this code since I found it off stream. Happy 11/28. Ooh. It made a noise before I unlocked it. Also, by the way, I was guessing numbers like 1109 and stuff. So I was actually close to guessing it. The more I hear it tastes like melted vanilla ice cream with the texture of paint, and the more I'm like, well, I could just eat ice cream instead. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. You don't want your ice cream to have that mouthfeel and stuff. The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each day with an extra 20. Oh my god. Oh my god, so many extra steps. I see this little furnace and a shed over here, and I'm like, oh my god, bridge to Turnabout Ace Attorney. Oh my god, we're gonna burn the bridge. Oh my god, this is the shrine temple. Oh my god. Why are there fiery smoke pipes in an apple orchard? Is that pesticide, like to keep bugs away, or? And there's been these little bird fountains that I've never noticed what to do with. Okay. The lore. Gardening logbook, April 10th, 4/10/1992. When I first came to the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes. Your predecessor, Denny. No logbook and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of his improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with a few steps of imparting wisdom to the previous groundsman. Oh, give me that wisdom, please. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings in the estate, in as much of it as pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Oh, I love general tomfoolery. Robert Nogula. Among my commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation, and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from the gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and the east yard. East yard, I guess. Fortunately for my workload, and the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I will still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. Ooh, he's a real doer. He's a real doer. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. Yes? Is this where I'm supposed to learn about the secret garden that I already know about? Some level of light groundskeeping. The majority of these I discovered are only draftable on the perimeter of the house. I figured that out. I actually figured that out on my own. On the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room I've never been to. Garden, the secret garden, all fall within this category. The soil survey. Oh my god, what? One of the first tasks I understood as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot. Well, I would have preferred to survey all 45 spots. It was clear it was an inconvenience that would prove in no way, oh my god, in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from this survey only ever appear on the wings. Quantity, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth, maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship on the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in the greenhouse. I'm taking a picture of this. The richest soil are 3 on the left, and every third there on the right there, kind of. Top right, and then 2, then 3. 1, 2, 3, down on the right. I cannot watch your stream. I hope you have fun. Thank you, Hacker. Yeah, oh yeah, you should you should not be spoiled. I like this game. Yes. But take care. Have a good day. Thanks for coming by, Hacker. And then 3 up on the left. Smudge pots. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gaslighting. No, he didn't. It made the long overdue decision to switch from gaslighting to electrical power. The installation of a new subsystem was substantial in maintaining this and yada yada yada. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected. All the lamps and equipment used outside the house are still connected and powered by gas line. Yeah, I know about those. I figured out the gas line valves. The smudge spots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are critically necessary thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter to ensure a daily apple yield. When the smudge spots are not in use, the gas line should be turned off to conserve the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. I should turn them off? Huh. Oh, hey, the farmer points her sword down. Okay. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion. I have submitted a request for a change of scenery. I would like to replace the statue of Ordina, currently in the cloister, with the much more appropriate angel, Rhina. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too serious. Anne Babbage? I know Anne. I know the characters now. Though she did humor me and listened to me rave and pontificate on the subject of the... This guy is verbose for a groundskeeper. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. I've had the cloister pop up one time, but it costs 9. This was a Footsteps Over Diamonds run, and I couldn't make it there because it cost 9, and I had like 6 left. I'm gonna take a picture of the statue. Anyway, if I don't get to go to the cloister, at least now I have this information. Truth be told, I've forgotten how to access the inner Garth, and am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a 3rd time. My best rendition, pretty good considering I've only ever seen Reyna's depiction in the chapel. Yes, I knew it was in the chapel. Is that really all I get from here? Oh my god, almost all of this information I already knew. But there's a gas line. Do they all have gas lines? What is this? Sundial. What do you mean sundial? It is 2. I should be here at 2. Be here at 2. Or have this one on or off at 2. Oh. Yeah, a 3rd flame. Or, yeah, okay. Oh, that's good. Good. I feel like I want to light all the flames. I found another flame in the school room off stream as well, so I've got 3 flames now. Okay, so these are all off. I'm back at 2, I guess, is what it's saying. What time is it? I can't see the clock without going over there. Darn. Darn. I at least have this now and extra steps every day. That's gonna be pretty nice. And I no longer have to worry about getting spoiled on that code that it took me, honestly, frankly, weirdly long to find. Also, hi Galaxy Dog, hello. And Jason, and Pope, hello everybody. I hope your day go well. I hope your day go freaking well, dude. Chat, I'm not gonna freaking well. I hope your day go freaking well. Alright, let's see. That means I only have 1 flame left. I just don't know where it goes. Okay, now we can enter. There's 2 more permanent additions I haven't done yet. Let's see. Let me reopen my notes app. Bluebird in storeroom. Oh, I found that off stream as well. Oh wow, it's only 10. Wow, it's gonna be a while before 2. Okay, so I should keep an eye on all the clocks in the mansion and try to run back. Billiard room, corridor, bedroom. Billiard room gives me a potential for the key to the secret garden. That's how I got it the first time, through the keys over here. Let's do a little bit of advanced math. 16. 9. 10 minus 1 minus 8, 1 times 3 squared, 9 again. There we go. Silver key, I'll take it. Unlocking this door leads to a room with many doors. Okay, so that's, if I'm at a dead end, I can use that or something to get more mobility. We got some money in the bar. That's nice. A nook. I need footsteps for the den. Or for the, I need gems from the den. Good, good, good. A treasure chest. A treasure chest, even. Man, the atmospheric music in this game is very nice. I know this isn't like a grand revelation. It's been considered to have good music. Chapel! Hello, Chapel Roan. I love how everybody who plays this game says Chapel Roan when they get to the chapel. That's been very fun, seeing other people play, and they get to the chapel, and they go, oh, Chapel Roan, and I go, oh, that's me. Okay, okay, I gotta take down a code real quick. I might even just go straight to the tomb now that I have this. Okay. Okay. Farmer up. She's got a hoe. She's got a hoe that's pointed up. They all have it pointed up? They all have it pointed up. Wait, they're all pointed up. It's probably the order you activate them in. Got it. Got it, got it. Farm up. 2. Pizza up. She does chef. She got a little pizza thingy. 3. Cowgirl with a pitchfork. 4. Jack and Jackie. Wait, 4 is yeah. Duster up. 5. Broom up. 6 is jockey up. And 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's the one in the cloister. Statue? Question mark. And then there's these other statues that are all holding stuff up, but that's unrelated, I don't think. Okay, all right, we got stuff, and I want a dead end now here, so I have a reason to go back to the tomb. Nursery, Costs a gem, but gives me potential for some stuff. Parlor. I do love me a good parlor, and that'll give me gems. It's not a dead end, but it'll give me stuff. I will do the parlor game. The black box is black. That's a true. The black box is empty. That's a maybe. The black box is true. If this is true, that means I don't want that one, so that's not enough information to win. That's true for sure. So one of these is true and one of these is false. Oh, that means if the black box is false, the black box is true is a lie, so the black box is lying, so this one would be telling the truth, and that would be the black box is empty. Or it would be false, that it would have the gems. Yeah, I forget what I said, but the logic made sense in my head. Also, I learned off stream that you can just walk through here. I'm in the tiny corner that I pointed out last time. That kind of sucks. Yes, I'm hiding. They will never find me. I was like, man, wouldn't it be lame if they had like up along the banister here and this like nook you probably didn't even know you could get to, like a little like code, and that's how you were supposed to know. It's like, I left the secret on how to get into the black room in this very specific suck-ass spot that no one would ever look. He could do that though. A nook is a key. I'm gonna need those. I hate that the game is now encouraging me to go to dead ends. Give me a key, come on. Yes, 2 keys. Trunks almost always have like multiple keys in them. It's really, unless I have just specific luck, it's very good. Five Nights at Freddy's security breach. Hallway. I'm gonna do hallway just for movement options. Dining room. That's pretty good and has movement options. Good. If I get to rank 8, I can come back here to get food and a coupon. That's how I can get some coins. All right. Who wants a big deer watching them while they eat? Yes, eat of my body. If you're eating the veal tonight. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna do the terrace. Green rooms do not cost coins to money to draft. Might get me the cloister. Oh, I bet you the statue is like missing from the cloister, and that's why he drew the statue. And I'm supposed to figure out which one goes there. Oh, hello, that statue from the chapel. I wonder if that's randomized every time I pick it. Does that mean I need to do something on the terrace? Or in the chapel with that statue? Do I need to like... There's a lever on it? Probably not. Spare room? Fuck. Ribs! Spare ribs! Special key. Oh, it's the silver key. Hold on. I don't need to use that yet. I'm just gonna use a regular key. I wanna make a right turn, please. No right turn ability. We'll make a dead end. We might as well get some items for it. Key. Gem. Good. Okay. It feels much better having more of... Wait, is there more paint? Does the spare room get filled out the more I explore or something? That would be interesting if it was finished one day. And that's like... Huh. Also, I have a theory that Simon feels guilty for something he did to the nephew, my mom. Like, he's like, I'm sorry, I'm responsible for something tragic that happened to her being ejected from the family. And that's why he's laid everything to me as like a way of saying sorry. I like those kinds of stories where it's like, I realized too late what I did wrong. Please accept my apology. I like those kinds of stories. It's a very neat kind of like sacrifice. Some manner of nobility to it, right? Alright, let's see if I can do anything in the tomb now. I have technically a code. I may have already screwed it up because I messed with this pitchfork first. They all start with their stuff. It must be the order I turn them off. Okay. Farm up. So the one with the hoe. Where's the hoe? Master, let's kill the hoe, bitch. There's clearly some 4x4. I'm gonna take a picture of this just because that's so clearly something. So leaving your code like this feels a little lame, because like what if like there was a mild, like what if one of the candle fall out, you know? Like, oh no, my nephew, sorry, I left you an uncompletable puzzle because one of the candles fall out. Might be. I'm sorry, here is my mansion. Well, I think that's why he's making me do the puzzle stuff, because if he just outright told me what he did wrong or the truth, he would probably be like, you wouldn't believe me and you'd hate me. I'm sorry. I had to somewhat fool you with it through this game so you would hear me out. I know I did wrong by your family. You know what I mean? Like, he could have just said sorry, but you know, maybe that's what it is. Where is the statue? Why can I not find Pizza Paddle? Where'd the damn... Oh! Yeah? Yeah, another one? I don't think it's random. After seeing a 4x4 grid in the boiler room, I don't think it's random. Especially considering that's tucked in a... Oh, how did I not see this one? Oh, wait. Oh, no, the money shows up here. Gotcha. Gotcha. Interesting that money shows up here, and it's like the chapel takes money, but it has statues from the chapel. Little bit of like, oh, there's the Pizza Paddle. And then the pitch. Oh, wow. Why has that been scaring me again lately? I for a while there, I wasn't getting startled as much, and now like my notifications are kind of like jump scaring me again. Okay, pitchfork. Duster, room, jockey. What about royalty? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you the last? It grabbed my camera. So, I was right. What is this? Okay. Does this lead me into that cliff face I could see over the edge? Where's this? What the fuck is this? Skeleton! Oh my! Oh my! Is this the statue that wasn't... Ooh, death. Ugh. I know it's telling me X. X marks the spot, the left grave. Where the hell am I? Underground. The reservoir! Oh, that's the black door! That's the 46th room location! That's the black waters! The other side of the reservoir, right here is where the door is. How do I get there? Excavation tunnel, yeah. I do wish this game had a mechanic, like, Whoa. I do wish this game had a mechanic. By the way, your PNG isn't moving? Oh, good point. I've just been thinking, I've been communicating telepathically. There we go. I never switched that over, thank you. Okay, I wish this game had like the same photographic memory that Lorelei and the Laser Eyes had. I don't like that I have to like take pictures of stuff. And technically you can say, well, you don't have to take pictures, you can take your own handwritten notes. I like just that Lorelei was like, look, you found the document, here's your ability to access it. Another 4x4 grid, but this one's 2x2. I think this one's not actually a secret. Ooh, is this gonna shatter the wood outside? Wait, is this the path to... Is this the path to the... That's why it's the black room. Oh my god, this is the path to the 46th door. I have to do this again. I have to do this again. This is the path to the 46th room. This is the starting point. The only way to get there is by starting through the tomb. That's why there's no black rooms. Until now. Abandoned mine. Wait, is this gonna be a black room? Hold on. I need to check my room directory. Is this adding it as black rooms to my room list? Or is it not? No, it counts as outside. Okay, no, it counts as outside. But yeah, tomb is absolutely the starting point. Oh my god, the second part of the map. I don't like that it's giving it to me in fragments. I'm gonna have to piece it together in my mind. I don't like when games do this. Okay, basement. Basement was the other thing. 1, foundation elevator. 2, concealed entrance. Are there a bunch of different points? Cliffside exit. I know about that cliffside. Minecart. I'm at minecart right now. 4. Tomb entrance. 6. That's one of the entrances. 7 is the torch chamber. That's if you light all the gas. 8 is the rotating gear. I saw that, but I don't know how to enter it. Probably from security or something. 9 to north lever. I got the ability to upgrade something. This is like a clock. Oh, am I supposed to light them in that order? No. They point between the... Okay, this is the most Outer Wilds this game has felt, and not because of plot, but because of... This feels like walking into the cylindrical tower in Echoes of the Eye. You know what I mean? Am I gonna open any permanent progress by going through here? This is so crazy. Oh my god. How can I cross the water? That's it. That's the 46th room, I think. Can I swim? Does my guy suck and he... I have to... Oh, the boiler room controls the water level. I have to lower the water level. The boiler room... I found it in the room directory. No, not the boiler... So I have to give the boiler room to the pump room. I have to pump power to the pump room. The power room lets you control the water flow through the estate. If I just turn off the water flow, I could just walk over there. Okay, all right. Wow. It looks like I've reached a dead end because I haven't turned off the water. There's no way I can control for the RNG to make that happen. Because now I have to go back into the mansion, hope I have enough footsteps, turn off get a boiler room, which is already an uncommon room, then get a pump room, make sure they're lined up on the map so that the boiler room gives the power to the pump room, then turn it off, then come all the way back here. I guess I didn't go this way. Maybe this opens a shortcut back here. This is where those boxes are blocking the entrance, right? By pulling this out of the way, is this gonna open a shortcut for me? How do I get over there? Get out of the way, Cole. Is there something I can do here? That barrel exploded. Giant clock room. Like footsteps. This reminds me of that rotunda, which means that over there on the other side would have a bridge. God, that is deep. There's clearly a note over there. Gotta answer a text real quick. Alright, what is going on? I can't control the clock, and it's definitely not that I just have to wait for the hour to shift, right? I like this a lot. Okay, alright. I have to assume I pull this out of the way, but now I blocked myself off. Now I can't go over there. I don't imagine this stays as progress between days. There's a door over there. Can I enter from another area? Maybe I could now go through the reservoir. Just don't know what this is yet. That one said Jill points. Let me check the other photo. It said, I don't have the top left of the map. Maybe I need to get back here with that laser device and light some of these candles. Maybe lighting these candles. I mean, I don't see how that would make any sense as a contraption, mechanically. Neat though. Very, very neat. I mean, now if I get a tomb again, I can get back here super easy because I know the code. Ho. Here. So it's first is the ho, then the pizza. Let me see if I can make like a mnemonic to remind myself. And I only say this because I realized it started with ho pizza, so I could be like, ho, I need a pizza. I need a pizza and a big fork. So that's the order. So you need the hoe is the first statue, the second is the pizza paddle statue, the third is the pitchfork. So you'd be like, hoe, I need a pizza and a big fork. I'm gonna dust that, and then I'm gonna clean up after eating the pizza. That's the duster, then the broom, and then chicken jockey. Chicken jockey is king is how I'll remember, because then you do the jockey and then the royalty. Oh, I need a pizza with a big fork. I will then proceed to clean up. Chicken jockey is king. All right, well, this was a whole revelation. What a sentence. It's a couple sentences. Okay, we must surely be around 2 p.m. I should go back to the garden. Today has been an outside day. I've done very little inside the mansion. I can just control the water. Oh, man. Oh, there's a clock over here. That's why there's the clock over here. Oh, my God. Okay. I think it takes... How long does it take between minutes? Or 5 minutes? It's probably like 5 times as fast, right? And I'm almost to 2 right now. Wait, that sundial doesn't even make any sense. Shouldn't the sundial say the current time? Why was it stuck at 2? How does that make sense? It wasn't 2. Or our sundial was supposed to be rotated and it was actually showing the correct time. Either way, I think going to the office is now the clear next step for me. Yeah, it's stuck at 2. This can't be possibly a contraption, could it? I want to leave because they'll use more footsteps. Can I see the clock from here? No, the trees are placed in a very intentional way. I know you can see through, but you can't see it. Wow, that saxophone was really beautiful. I'm assuming that was a bass sax, that wah, wah, wah. Like, maybe it was a clarinet. It sounded very clarinet, actually. That makes no sense. No, how's it doing that? How's it... Casually projects a shadow that defies physics like a boss? Casually breaks physics like a boss? It was Squidward. Ah, hello. We heard there was a dying animal over here. People were posting SpongeBob clips and about how funny early SpongeBob was. And there's the cold opening of Squidward playing his clarinet going... And then, like, he hears a knock downstairs and he goes down and it's the vet character. He goes, hello, we just stopped by because we heard there was a dying animal over here. I mean, I'm just gonna wait here at 2. What is it, is this an Easter egg? Is like a little, like, a horse gonna come over and go like... Wait, something is moving over there. What the hell was that? Did you see there was a little... Something actually did move out there. There was a little band of white that moved from right to left. Maybe it's just the ambient fog effect where it wraps, like maybe there's a seam. Seems like it to me. I need to have... Wouldn't make sense to leave it on unless... Maybe that's the point. I can turn off. The fact that it gives me options to turn them off seems strange. Two. What could this mean? Two. 2 of them? Also, why don't I just eat all these apples? So that I have, like, crazy high stamina. Is Simon stupid? Wait. I just heard a low bass note in my left ear. Never mind, that was a car outside, and I have headphones on. There's that seam again in the smoke. Yeah, that must be what that is. How is this 2? What is this? 2. 2. 2 what? Oh, maybe the 46th door closes at 2, so you have to be fast enough. So like one time when I make it there, I'll be like, but it's locked. It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand how I'm supposed to get there. And this is like a clue that like you have to complete everything in the day by 2. Otherwise you're locked out of being able to beat the game. So probably wrong, but whatever. I'm gonna take a risk of a few footsteps and see if I've passed 2 p.m. yet. We shall see. What are you, a horse? Now stand down and sit up and down to stand up and down and sit down and up. Yeah, I've passed 2. As a matter of fact, I almost imperfect with the time. Wait. Did it stop? No, it's still going, just slowly. I'm just almost perfect. I'm gonna check one more time just in case. Maybe some door opens on a timer. I don't know, but I have no way of knowing which door that would be. Maybe the cloister? Maybe I have to be in the cloister at 2, considering that book talked about the cloister. Didn't open that mechanical door over there. I know very little about this game, but I'm still going to be disappointed if they never revealed the a little blue man in a prince outfit. They did do a little red man in a prince outfit. So the blue prince, haha, it's blueprints is the joke, right? Like blueprints, haha, that's the pun. But the Red Prince book that my mother wrote that's in the nursery room, it seems to imply that I'm actually a red prince. There's something about mistaken identity because there is clearly a twin. There's twin beds in the nursery and bunk rooms. So there must be some sort of I'm not actually Simon or something, or they swapped me to save me because like one of the kids died and I've always thought I was Simon, but they swapped me or something. Like there's gonna be some mistaken identity. And there's also the duality of red and blue in this game, red being lies, blue being truth. And given that there's the book, The Red Prince, that makes me think that I'm the lie, you know what I mean? But there's also 2 Simons, my great uncle and me. I'm named after him. So clearly my mother, Mary Marigold Matthews or whatever, had a positive relationship with him, whereas so many others in the family didn't. What that means, I don't know. And yeah, if I light one more, I bet that turns on the lights over there or something. I just need that last flame. I just don't know where it is. All right, now I've got 15 steps to make the most of the rest of my time in here. Time to figure out what the hell to do. I'm just a little red prince. That's me. I'm a little red prince. Okay, so I left that hallway to a dead end, so I should go this way. I can get my broken lever. I don't need it if I end up going to the other place. Kitchen. Oh, you know what? Food for sale, but I have enough money for it, so I will spend the gem. Where's the... Oh, it's over here. I forgot. Club sandwich for every morning room in today's draft pool. I guess I'll just do a club sandwich. And I forgot I have a discount. I'll also get bananas. And wood-fired pizza, I sure hope he does. This pizza gonna get a job now. Summer truffle, something yada yada yada, yummy pizza, 10 for every furnace. I don't have a pizza furnace. Wow, there's been a lot of pizza mentioned this day. Between me talking about that one pizza paddle, and the furnace, and this, and this, and that, this stinks. I'm leaving. I like that one Wario quote. All right, let's see. Got all that. I just need to try progressing. So courtyard, that'll be good. I need to find a computer terminal. Okay, this will be good. This will get me extra keys. I have 30 steps again. I'm gonna be fine for now. Also, I have a dining room, so if I make it to rank 8, I'll be fine. I just have to hope I don't get railroaded on rank 4. Passageway's not worth 2 gems. I need to make this left turn. I have to spend a gem. Please, God, don't give me the office this run and make it so I can't afford it. Please. Please. I can redraft, so if I don't get something good here, but I need a right turn really badly. West Wing Hall is free. We'll do that. Plus, it gives me a chance to go backwards. Extra room opportunity. Bedroom is fine, but it doesn't do anything for me. But I'll do the corridor because it's unlocked, so it'll give me a chance for another room. Just kind of a reroll. Bunk room, that's pretty nice. And it's a 2, it counts as 2 dead ends, which will give me a lot of money in the tomb if I can make it back there. Yeah, I'll do this. Oh, 2 gems, nice. And now if I get something like a nursery, this will give me a lot of stuff too. Oh my God, I am understanding now. One of the twins was a big success, hence the big trophy. The other one was a humble, not a failure, but has a small bronze trophy. They were not as big, you know. One of them has the big bed, one of them has a shanty top bunk. There's the whole, I've already found this. Simon probably had the fortune. Hell, the whole room's decorated like one of the kids', you know, rooms. And the other one probably had some misfortune. Did not feel as loved, perhaps. What is this? The Turtles of Vera. The Trinsdale Mystery. Oh wow, they actually named all of these different little things. That's neat. Oh my God, I heard him get on the wheel and I heard footsteps and that scared the hell out of me. Okay. I was like, oh my God, someone's in the house walking after me. Oh my God. Turns out it was funny little hamster. Okay, I literally need a straight ahead. And we're taking the dark room. Please, please don't let me draw a dead end after this, please. With the frizz, no way. Cruising all down Main Street. God fucking damn it, it's a dead end. That's the end of the run. That's so unfortunate. That's incredibly unfortunate. I have an update disc, but I don't have anywhere I can use it. None of these rooms have a computer, right? Yeah. I can still go back to that hallway and potentially get security. Oh, I can turn on the dark room now. Not that that does anything, it's too late. First you make them all green. Then you make this one blue, and no, you make this one red, and this one blue. And then you just click 1, 2, click 1, 2, click 1, 2. Click 1, 2, click 1, 2. Okay, now I can make them, I can make one of them white, just which one? What if I put, okay, I'll put 2 greens. That just turns it back purple. I can make a single white dot. Maybe I need to put it in one of the specific slots. Maybe I need the white dot to be right here, you know? Maybe the slot I turn white is important. I thought I needed to turn them all white, but I haven't found an interaction yet that actually does anything with that. Hey, a gem. No, you can get free items in here once you turn the items on as well. I love the dark effect when you're in the dark room. The way it just becomes pitch black via texture, but you can still see everything by rim lighting is a really cool effect. Like, I don't have as much praise for this game's art direction as some people do. I think it's really cool, but I'm not, like, in love with it. But I do really like it. I think it's fitting that it looks like a sketched storybook, which is, like, my mother's thing, was that she was a storybook artist. Like, it's conceptually and thematically really cute. Let's see. What can I do here? Oh. Forgot I could have come back for this once I had those keys. I wouldn't have done anything. I couldn't see where I was going, so having the reroll opportunity wouldn't have done anything for me in the dark room there. Tragically, just some bad RNG there. Give me security or somewhere with a terminal. I'll redraw it. Library. I'm gonna trade the update disc and just go to the library instead because I have a book pending for me in here. And importantly, $1. Simon P. Jones. Paul Withers and Gene Ribbon both got this. Okay, I now have pump room details. Let's get the pump room details down. Okay, pump system user manual. The EPCW pump system is engineered specifically for the luxury requirements of today's indoor in-ground swimming pool and spa. Also expandable, allowing you to pump multiple to control water flow. So I need to fill every room in the mansion with water to use up the reservoir, right? That's what it's gonna be like telling me here. That's the secret. It's gonna be like, you need to go to the pump room and turn up all the water levels. Selection buttons, source labels, I already saw that. Water control panel serves as a central hub. The panel is fitted with a number of buttons for each room. One button is a different water source. Figured that out. The function is simple. Press a button to select the water source you'd like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill your pool, simply select pool. This is very, I figured this part out. Remember, regardless of the number of pumps of water sources being used, water can only be adjusted from a source if its corresponding button is selected. After you have selected a source, the next step is to set the pump associated with the source. Oh my God, wait, what? Set the pump associated with that source to pump either in or out. To selected source. The pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water. Recommended for clearing larger Olympic-sized pools. I'm taking a photo. But up or down changes the amount of water stored to each tank. Use water control panel to select water source. Pump water to set flow and direction. Yeah, so I can store it in the tanks. That's really it? That's how I figured it worked. Oh no, it's totally unnecessary. I figured that I just need to store all the water in the tanks to clear out the reservoir. Oh well, I have a clear goal for the next day, which is to go to the office. Any hidden books on the shelves? Any I can like interact with? Didn't think so, but in the secret passage, what door you've selected in the secret passage is triggered by what book you pull from the bookshelf in there. So I was like, maybe there's something similar here. Maybe I need to look for a black book, which will open a black print door. Steps taken, total stars 4, records, upgrade discs, red letters. How have I only found 1 red letter? It was labeled 4, so I'm guessing there's 4 others that I somehow haven't found yet. My favorite place. I love going to the shelter. Can't seem to pass it up. I draft the den a lot. That's good. Most paid for is the passageway. I'm a fool. Passageway's not even that good. Most time spent in entrance hall. That makes sense. Stuff I've crafted. With the burning glass, I've never gotten to do again. I've paid for a prism key before. I want to look at the stamps. Next time I get a magnifying glass, I need to go to the main hallway and look at the stamp there. And the one in the tomb now. Maybe one day. What do you mean? Why is there the observatory with a little holly in it? What is that? What does this page mean? Maybe one day I'll go to the office. My most avoided floor plan. It's not on purpose, game. It's not on purpose. Hard to go there. We gotta flood the whole house. My new goal is ultimately to flood the whole house so that I can make it back to the reservoir. Damn, I filled out every room. This would have been such a good run if I just didn't get bad RNG there. It's a shame. But I learned a lot. This is my first run of today like this. This was an extremely efficient, effective learning opportunity. Let's see if I can even make it out of the house. Damn. I lose in the church. Oh, I forgot to look. I didn't even note that one. I just guessed it was 7, and I was right. Forgot to look behind me. No, I passed out playing pool. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's see. A rustic villa. Okay, so tomb is like the craziest room in the game so far. That leads to a lot, and I'm guessing that tomb is absolutely required. There must be some way to be able to force proc a tomb, because that had so much. Okay, let's check my notes again. Security, there's a bunch of other rooms that have ducts for transferring power. Bedroom Lady Pick Moon Necklace is the same logo as the 46th door that you see in Alizar's vision, yes. Shed room to replace gyms with steps, and then I can get to the office. Okay, now I have to get to the office. That's my goal now. Get to the office. I also figured out how to do the shelter safe, I think. At least I have a theory now that I know what day it is. I made notes about the black print thing, but I've already figured that out. Character notes: Mary Marigold Matthews, my mom and nephew of Sinclair. Herbie and Simon were the twins. Mr. Ravane was the guy who was in the hovel, Denny Ravane. And Bridget is the chef. In the kitchen it says, Bridget, we need this. Yo, chat, look, I have 69 steps. Oh my god. Oh my god. Because I now start with 70 steps, I now get to go to the... Oh, that's a super neat thing. Now I know a cheat code for knowing how far somebody is in the game, because if they have 70 steps, that means they had this. I'm gonna do the shelter, so if I get shelter again tomorrow, I can potentially do the radiation thing. It is day 21. You start on November 6th. So 6 plus 21, 27. So November 27th. Yeah, I need November 27th at how does it work? I'll set it for 9 a.m. Must be at least 1 hour. Yeah. So set it for 8 a.m. Must be at least 1 hour in advance. And then it'll unlock at the start of the day. Radiation monitor. Any radiation today? 0.06. It's going down. It's going down. Why is the radiation going down? Every time I've used the shelter, the radiation number goes down. What does that mean? Did somebody, like, bring uranium here? Did we steal uranium from the government? And it's slowly going away, and that's the secret is, I got my riches from stolen uranium. Uranium fever, it's spreading all around. Uranium fever, something in the ground. With a Geiger counter in my hand, I'm going out to stake me some government land. Uranium fever has gone and got me down. Alright, let's see. What do I do today? Billiard room for the key in the corner, and it gives me more movement opportunities. Time for basic math, baby! 9. 1 minus 6, negative 5. Oh, never mind. 20 minus 6, 14 times 2, 28, divided by 7, 4. 2 squared, 4 times 20, dude, 20, 420 weed. 80 divided by 8 divided by 10, that's gonna be 1. Oh, fuck this game. 8 minus 1 minus 2, 5, 5, 15, divided by 5, 3, 3 squared, 9. Shout out to my old college professor who gave us extra credit depending on if we could get his YouTube channel to 300 subscribers back in college. I got an A in his calculus class. I'm not even a math guy. Maybe he was a better professor than I give him credit for, but because he pulled that shit with, yeah, if you get me to 300 subscribers, I'll give you guys all 3 points of extra credit to your averages. Because he pulled that, I was like, shut up. Oh, cool. The Office, and I have no way to afford it. That's actually really cool, you guys. I'm thinking that's actually really cool. I might as well do the I guess bedroom, because it'll save me some footsteps. Did he make it to 300? We did get the extra credit. We did, in fact, get the extra credit. Coin purse. Okay, that'll be nice. Potentially. Potentially. Kind of a nothing there. I got 3 keys at least. It's not really a nothing. I got 3 keys. I really need gyms and an office to spawn. Okay, game, you're very funny. Well, at least I got a gym room, actually. We're fine. With a Geiger counter in my hand, I'm going out to stake me some government land. Uranium fever has gone and got me down. Nursery, whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. The pool. You know what? I'm gonna use my gem for the pool, but only because it adds some really powerful new rooms to the draft pool, and I'm hoping I run into them, because I haven't got to go there yet very much. I guess I'll do this. Would have loved a gym for security. It's double back, so I have better resources for when I get to higher ranks. I guess I'll do that. I'll lose the 1 coin. I don't care. There's a gym. Okay, good. Slow progress on getting gems, but it's progress nonetheless. Drawing room, kitchen, storeroom. Yeah, I hate that I'm locking off 4 rooms in the bottom left of the map, but see, I found this all by myself. It's probably some code, because it's my mom's childhood story, The Swimbird, which I can rent in the library. Next time I go there, I will. I also noticed, I noticed watching Hacker stream that you actually have a plushie of Swimbird in your tent, which is cute. Your mom made a plushie of her character that I guess you probably really liked canonically. That's a very cute detail. Sheltered. Oh, I was getting sheltered. I forgot I paid for the shelter and got the shelter effect. I should go to some more red rooms then while I'm here. We'll do parlor, no reason not to. I now have 2 gyms. If I just keep getting room opportunities, I can potentially get another office opportunity. The other 2 boxes are empty. That's possible. The other 2 boxes are blue. That's a lie. The other 2 boxes, so this one's true, which means it's in the black one because the other 2 are empty and one of them has to have gyms. Thank you, nurse. Lavatory, commissary. I have to go through the commissary, otherwise it's a dead end. Hate to spend a gym, but I did just get a couple of them. $7. Magnifying glass has high potential, as always. Wait, what? Oh, because today's the 50% off sale. Sweet. I'll do the... Oh, I can't afford the running shoes. If I find one more coin, I'll go for running shoes, because they're so powerful. Dark room, I'll be sheltered from the negative effect. So funny, I found the way to keep the lights on through the shelter thing before I found out about the electrical box keeping it on. Need a key card. Locksmith, workshop, kitchen. I'll do workshop because I don't want to spend my gems. And it gives you like one of those free items. Sledgehammer. I still don't understand what the letter means. I feel like I have some clue of it, but I just don't know yet. Dude, I think I just realized, I just remembered I had a dream about this game. And I had some revelation about the letters, but I don't remember it. In my dream though, I remember figuring something out about the letters. It's always a vowel. A-E-I-O-U. Wonder what it is. Coin purse plus sledgehammer. Nope, no interaction. Damn. Maybe I should buy the magnifying glass and see if magnifying glass plus sledgehammer has some effect. You gain the ability to drive nails by looking really closely at them. Sleeping mask plus, let's get just multiple items here and see the combination opportunities. Because of the high security, unfortunately, I think we're at a dead end. I do have that spare room all the way back there, but I'll double back for it. Sledgehammer, coin purse, magnifying glass, sleep mask. Okay, sledgehammer got nothing here. Coin purse. Wow, none of these have interactions? Are you serious? Okay. None of my current item pool have any interactions. They're good though. Magnifying glass is always good. Sleep mask is always good. More footsteps, which will keep me alive longer. Sledgehammer for items. Coin purse for money. And just for posterity's sake, considering I did it off stream, there's a couple things in here. One, look, it's 11:28. That's how I figured it out. Also over here, this guy is holding this card that says, "Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false." What does that mean? Who's Hartley? I've never seen a green memo. And also, is the card he's holding, this memo, a red or blue one? If it's red, this is a lie, and Hartley is telling the truth. If it's blue, then they're all lies, and he's, yeah. So it's like, a little bit of an issue there, buddy. You're in the red room, so I don't know if your memo is truthful or not. 2 gems? Yeah, there are 2 gems. It's like Jim and Asian Jim from The Office. And everybody who sees it says, "Oh, I love The Office. It's such a funny show." And I growl and I go, "I don't really like The Office that much. It's just okay." Also, I just realized I did have access to these doors this whole time. Music room? Huh? Brand new room just dropped. Apparently it's not even that rare. I've just never gotten it before. A small recital hall providing the ideal setup for music performers and accompanists. It is not uncommon for at least a few recital performances to be held in this intimate setting each year. Key card! Oh my god, the run is saved. Okay, well, are you gonna let me Oh, wait. Gotcha. Let me just take pictures. Find here within these first 2-word song. So, first words. Where's the highlighter? First words on the. First words on the. Let me just write that down. First. The. And then X. So first words on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th one is message. Probably will complete the or something. First words on the something message. Find a R. First words on the. First words on the. So that had a key, just a standard key, and then there's a rare key, right? One major key, one minor key. It goes, oh, key card, major key. Oh my god. It goes like this, the 4th, the 5th. Denoted in verse. Oh, wait, there was a spiral exactly like this in the ladyship's chamber. The note in the verses. Treble. She had a harp too in her room. So this is where Lady Epstein would have performed on her harp. She literally had a spiral and said something about, oh, I'm spiraling, but it turns into treble clef. Noted in verse. The note is in verse. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and explore here a little bit. The foundation does not reset each day. What the hell are these rooms I'm getting now? It must be because I'm at like a certain point of days into the. Does not reset. Whoa. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that now that I've done the tomb, I've unlocked this. And once I make the shortcut, this leads down to the black rooms. Because something's up with this. For sure. Oh, there's an elevator. Oh. But I can't. So we're gonna have to call the elevator down? Oh. It's the boiler room. I recognize that pulley above it. Okay, I need a boiler room then. Or the office, of course. You won't hear me complain. Interesting. E is in the bottom left again. I just don't know what that means. We ask that staff members refrain from drafting them. These floor plans. Guest bedroom, observatory, walk-in closet. Walk-in closet has 4 items. I'll take it because if I get some good stuff, I can go back to the workshop. Dice, a cupcake. Money. Dice. Ooh, cupcake is +10. You don't have any secrets, right? Your mole. If I look at it closely, it's melanoma. Oh my god, I'm diagnosing you like years after you've died. No signature in the bottom corners or anything. Huh. Why does this not reset between days? Do I have to get a shovel and dig that corner and that gives me some sort of special item? Because it doesn't reset between days. The cornerstone of the house. Cornerstone. It's not in the corner though. The foundation is one of the only constants in the estate in which you can truly rely. This natural cavity was hollowed directly out of the mountain itself, with its stone and earth and yada yada yada. Permanent blueprint. Permanent? Wait, is this just here now? Is this now always gonna be in this square? Because it's permanent. I need to go back left then up and see if the foundation is there again the next day. My guess is it will be. Oh, come on. You don't let me click the notes to play the piano. Come on, devs. Come on. Come on. You have to do that in your game. When you put a piano in, you let the people play the piano. You let them click the piano keys so they can play Megalovania on their stream, and chat says, whoa, that's kind of hilarious, because I've heard that song before. I know what that song is. So yeah, it's Megalovania. Yeah, what now? What freaking now? I forgot, now that I have the magnifying glass, I keep wanting to look at this stamp and then forgetting to do it. Moraya 4. The White Sea of Yore. There we go. I don't have a tomb, right? No, I don't. There's a stamp on the letter in the tomb as well. And probably the one, if I get a boudoir, it's probably in the boudoir as well. I have a key card. What am I doing? I thought this one run was over, but no, I have a key card. Hey, a boudoir. I wasn't gonna pay for a passageway here and then end up getting screwed over because I didn't have any gems. Technically, I should have gone for the passageway, but a piano you can't play is like a dog you can't pet. Guys, you can't pet the freaking doggo in this game. Bad freaking game. Nope, there's no stamp here, but it does say 4. 4. I'm guessing this is the 4th one in order. It's told out of order on purpose, or it's just like more likely you're gonna find them out of the true order, quote unquote. What is this? The Saturnburger? Foyer. Hallway doors are always unlocked. I don't have to use my gems, but I can still afford office. What the hell? Count Isaac Gates. Baron Edwin Sinclair. Giariena. Oh. What do you mean, pointing arrows? If this connected to a room I hadn't opened yet, would this do something secret? Major Nicholas Key. 7. Baron Thomas Sinclair. Lord William Epson. Oh, it's the tiger and the cake, but I mean, I know that's randomized. Okay. Well, it was worth it, because now all my hallways are unlocked guaranteed, right? Or what was it? Hallway doors are always unlocked. Gotcha. Isn't that normal? No, they're not. Corridors are. Gotcha. I'm gonna duck back into the workshop to see if my key card or dice have any interaction. Just key card, I guess. You know, it was worth a try. It was worth a try. Maybe the key card, maybe I could combine the key card with the magnifying glass to read the funny details on the back of the key card that would give me some sort of special item. Pump room. I really need that. I'm gonna redraw. Utility closet, breaker box, courtyard. I'll spend the 1 gem to have the courtyard. Before I go through there, though, I'm gonna double back to nowhere because I don't need to use the key card anymore. Currently. Metal detector. Wow, I have a lot of items. Oh, I can make the laser. I can make the laser. I learned at the trading post, you can trade stuff for a battery pack. I don't know how else you get a battery pack, but that apparently can power the laser. The light laser? Sauronburger? Dining room's gonna about proc, which will give me more footsteps. Do I have a reason to go to security right now? No, because I don't have the thing. And both these are not dead ends, but they're not going to progress anyway. I'll go left. First, I'm going back here. Let's see what else I can combine. Metal detector with keycard, no. Sleep mask, no. Magnifying glass, yes. Coin purse, yes. Sledgehammer, no. I mean, I guess I make the burning glass again. I have a laser, it's just got no power. Can light candles and ignite fuses. If I could go to the trading post outside, it's a shelter today, but I could light the fuse on that dynamite. So if you get a trading post with a burning... Oh, I could put this in... Oh, if I go to a coat check, I can check it. Oh, I need to go to a coat check. I need a coat check really badly if possible. Sauna, start with an extra 20 tomorrow. Observatory will give me more room options. I gotta do it. I wish I could do the sauna. Spin the globe. What is this? Drawing the earth? I've never seen that one before, ever. I've never seen that painting before, ever. Okay, 5. The Southern Cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. A little late for that to proc, but thank you, game. I have plenty of keys. Imagine the lawsuits from Big Piano if they made it playable, though. Oh my god, but you're right, but you're right. People are saying you're wrong, but you're right. I'm gonna re-roll. Rotunda can rotate 3 gems. That's not a room I've ever seen before. Great Hall, but I got the foyer earlier, so that's gonna be ridiculous. Wait, that reroll was so good. Oh my god. Okay, okay. And I got a gem back. Okay, I found how to open the right door. The right door of the antechamber can be controlled from that room. Upgrade disc. I don't have a security to go to. Wow, sometimes you get a bum door on 2 of them. That's hilarious. Thanks, game. This one is locked off. This one isn't. I'm gonna go forward first because it's not progress. I can do the gym for the kitchen, which will let me get a couple extra rooms that were locked off. I think it's worth it. Get 3 steps with the banana. Do you even need the rest of the doors since there's one right? Well, so the thing about the antechamber is it's definitely not. Well, yeah, because you want items. Conference room, bunk room. Do I have a... That would... No, I don't. This isn't the run with the tomb. My brain keeps thinking it's the run with the tomb. East Wing can save me a key because it's always unlocked. Oh, I've never been in the East Wing, I just realized. East Wing foyer, hall. It's not like a crazy room. It doesn't have any lore in it or anything. It's just like, wow, finally, another room I hadn't been in yet. The patio, the utility, and the closet. Spread gems to each green room, but I only have, well... I can't even go there, never mind. Please have a gem in here. We got a gem, all right. And a reroll. So I can potentially fish for an office again. Don't cry, I am just a fish. Okay, I really need some good luck on this Great Hall door. Please, please, please go straight ahead. Cloister, okay, well I can't go there, god damn it. Archives, I'll be protected from the archives effect because of shelter. That's really good. Also, turns out, learned this from Hacker, didn't see that there's a next page button down in the bottom left on this, so I never read the whole thing about, okay, so my mom wrote Swimbird. She was trying to distance herself from the family. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a list of people of interest in Trinsdale bombings that killed 4 people. Oh my god, he's an extremist. Insurgent group RLCF, that was on the red stamp. I think my dad was, is my dad Caleb Manning? Because in the note in the boudoir, it has RLCF on it. Red letter cat flag. Oh my god, it's like the vision that Alisar gave me. They call themselves the Children of Black Water. He said, across a sea of black water, that's where you'll find the door. Oh, my mom is the door. She's wearing the moon necklace. Across Children of Black Water. I am the child. Wait, I'm the door. What does that mean?
It is going to be behind the mirror. It is going to be behind the fucking mirror.
Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday. Popular author Mr. White were simply victims of across white shores. Alizar said, I see you standing on white shores. Popular author Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance. Whatever that means. It would not be the first time the publishing house has defended employees. Lately, there was a criminal conspiracy, but charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Local author, my mom, Marigold, has announced a split on her long-term publishing partner, Rovington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement comes after the last week fellow author Caleb Manning, who Marigold, the arrest. He got arrested. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance himself from the publisher this week. Manning and White at a press function. God, I just used my magnifying glass to make a laser gun. I could have zoomed in on his face and been like, oh, I recognize him or something, I bet. Was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under the wave down, local man, Manning was the last. Trial begins with great treason. No trace discovered of Cinca heiress, but search continues, so she vanished. Mary Matthew Jones, she married Mr. Jones, unless she just made that up. Who's Jones? Mary Matthew Jones, the author of The Illustrated Fanciful Stories, whose pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 Friday on a carriage late luncheon, 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Miss Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Suspect foul play, it's an out-of-character incident, seeking information. Priceless jewels stolen. Oh, my funny jewels. Point the laser gun at the page. If I had a battery, I would. Thieves in the royal capital of Finn Ares have broken the crown's fabled closed exhibits. The lavish rooms and historical halls have been... oh my god, they robbed it. Not at least until today. As local police and forensics experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds during dredging for clues. The museum authorities said that they were already alerted in the middle of the night by authorities. Several masked intruders been breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. By the time the militia arrived at the scene, burglars had simply vanished. Although the official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among us, the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen in the renowned Ruby Crown, the priceless crown jewel, the one that's on top of the statue. I mean, they depict that one with this crown. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest the thief was politically motivated. Okay, yeah, so I missed all that lore despite finding this sort of room extremely early in the game. Pump room. Furnace is a dead end. Pump room is a dead end. I need to redraw. Security will give me, yeah, I gotta go to security. Pump room would be nice, but I don't have a boiler room to turn it on with. And before I go, battery! My laser. I need to go back to the workshop. I have a laser. I have a laser beam. I have a fucking laser beam. I don't know what that means for this game, but I have a laser beam. Okay, hold on. Let's go to rank 8 first by going forward. I'm gonna lose half my steps by doing this, but it's okay because I'll unlock. So I lose half my steps one time. I'm down to 15. Scary, yikes. But then I go back to the dining room that's just right here. And now that I've reached rank 8, I can eat this, which will give me 20 back. So I'm essentially, I actually gained 2. Lemon glazed salmon. So even though I lost from 30 to 15, I actually gained 2 steps in the last 2 room interactions. So it was actually a profit. Cool. Oh, this run is great. Back to the workshop, combine the battery pack with my laser. I can't? Battery, what? What do you mean battery pack sledgehammer? What? Huh? Well, I'd like to save the battery pack to power one of my things, but I'm too curious. Oh, battery pack plus sledgehammer plus something else. I just don't have it yet. Whatever something else is. Okay, I need a 3rd item. Am I gonna get a crafting recipe in this game? You're playing Minecraft. Library, pump room. The game really wants to give me pump room, and I'm inclined to let it do that, because I would like that, please. I would like a large hot dog, please. Weight room is gonna give me access to the left rooms there, hopefully. Which means I should take pump room and go down from it. Battery pack. Oh yeah, Norpius. Shout out to Norpius. So yeah, here's the pump room again. Kitchen, reservoir. If this room had power, I just need to get power to this room somehow. Oh, I didn't actually see this. What the hell? Pump room schematic. Okay, well that's not too crazy. I mean, I see all the bars right here. So there was a simple switch in here. Wait. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. I getcha. That's the puzzle of it. Telling me that there was a valve in there is how I know to turn it on. Now, if only I could turn it on, I could drain the reservoir, and I mean, this isn't a run that has a, tomb on it, so I wouldn't be able to get there. But still very interesting. Wine cellar, 3 money. Yeah, I need that, and I've never been to the wine cellar. Wow. POV, you are Maya Fey in case 2-5 of Ace Attorney Justice for All, and D Killer has locked you in a wine cellar, and and steals epic jewels like a boss. 2,200, what? MCC? 1,213? 1213? That feels like a code. We just break it with a hammer. Yeah, more keys. I definitely have the mobility. I just have to hope for good RNG on the rooms, and I'll be able to make it to the antechamber for the first time. Okay. "24 steps left." I mean, this is such a crazy... I should go to the computer real quick, because I never actually ended up going in here, because I need to put in my upgrade disc. I should, because I have a key card, I want to increase the security level. Give me more security doors. I have an infinite key for that. Return to security menu. Log into network. Swan song. Hi, Kelp. I have been in a wine cellar that looks like this. I have never actually been in a real life wine cellar. My grandpa had a really cool fishing garage, like little like underground fishing garage built underneath his house that was like a semi above ground basement. It was really cool. I love going fishing. Data transfer. No. How do I do the disc? I do special order. Why not? I'm gonna want to increase my odds of getting magnifying glasses and metal detectors. So there we go. I can potentially get a coat check and make more laser beams. Email, remote terminal access. Don't I have, yeah, there we go. I gotta press E on it, there we go. Upgrade a room, scanning disk. The boudoir is now gives me 2 rerolls, gems, or 3 apples. 2 rerolls is really strong for finding stuff. I'm gonna go 2 rerolls. Footsteps are nice, but I already have 20 extra steps every day. 2 rerolls is like ridiculous. Hey, we can do the rumpus. Oh, wait a second. What if you had something to say last time? What about if I do it again? Ooh, running shoes. That's huge. Sometimes you save a free footstep when you're traversing rooms. This time the blueprint says T. Oh my god. The rooms are specific. E, that's always in the bottom left there. T is in the, it's in the room I'm in right now. This is the T room. Interesting. Let's just take the money. Yo, Alazar, you want to tell me a little freaking story again? Are you just going to say the same thing, or are you going to have something new because I did you twice now? Give me a cutscene. Yeah.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound
Of a dropping coin.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara,
Hello, great Alzara.
and I suspect you wish me.
To look into your future.
It's new.
The image
It's new.
is becoming clear.
A car in the above ground?
I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both.
Mm-hmm.
Now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes.
Oh my god, I've only found 4. Number 4.
resting upon 8 pedestals.
Oh, so you have to have all of them. Maybe.
And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7.
Huh.
Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms,
Yes.
there is a letter.
Crown Crow Inn. Oh, so that was a thing.
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
There is a missing letter.
Till
Ha.
the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing
Oh.
to say.
Only the rooms where the 2 paintings have a missing letter between them, they have a letter in them. Plan, plant, T. The other one had planes and a plan, and it was an E. Oh. What does that mean for me right now? Does that mean there's a red letter in here somewhere? Where would it even be? I had to solve a safe to find it in the boudoir. How could I... Is there a letter in here that I just don't know about? Oh no, oh no. I understand it now, but I don't understand what it means for me. I've seen a confessional in the... There's one in the Nook as well. Why is there like little like confessional... What is this, a radio? Stereo? Beats so big I'm stepping on a leprechaun. Y'all get hit with the boom, boom. I'm so close to understanding it. It's like the game's trying to tell me it, but I just don't know what it means by it. I can't jump. And there's no safe in here. If there was a safe, I'd be like, okay, I know what to look inside because it's like the other one. I can't open confessionals. I don't have a crowbar or nothing. There was one with a... Oh, I just noticed the bishop just standing in here. Yo, what up, man? Yo, give me 5. Do the Zack and Cody special secret handshake they did when they were being all happy with each other. Okay. Okay, I understand it now. But I don't understand what I can do with it. One of these red diamonds doesn't just have a letter strapped to it and I'm missing it because it's red, right? Oh my god, singing fish! I totally missed that until just now. I'll have to rewatch this cutscene. I get the information it's trying to tell me, but I just don't understand how to apply it yet. Servants' quarters. I've never been there, have I? Laboratory is nice, but I don't have any power for it. This will give me lots of keys. It'll be worth it, surely. Hartley! This is Hartley! Hartley, I know we've often... So there's going to be green memos in here. I know we spoke often of this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you in numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude always interrupted with tactful and polite repudiations from you. I had always known the final letter would give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces. But I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has always been unsaid between us. With my passing... Oh, wait, whoa. Sinclair? I release you from your post and service to the Sinclair family and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms, as scary and unfamiliar a concept as that might be to you. Besides, I think a more junior valet would be better situated to meet the needs of young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor on your post. But as soon as he or she has the lay of the land, my instructions are for you to quit when satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I have decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. Hello, Herbert. Oh, wow. So Herbert helped him out with his plan in protecting his daughter. I've decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. My lawyers will have all the details and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to many of my whims, games, and riddles, so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge. Wow, fuck you, Uncle, Grunkle Stan. You will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy of this matter. The house is yours without strings or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne Babbage as the house manager of your new residence, but I knew the humor of such a prank would entirely be lost on you, and say nothing of her. Wow, so he hated Anne. So those two helped each other orchestrate some plan here. There are 12 major keys. Allegedly, this is a lie. 12 major keys. Oh my god. Master bedroom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boudoir. Bunk room. Wait, are there little strings to pull in these different rooms that, like, ring a bell? They're all the different bedrooms. Green memos in Harley's room are always false. I bet you every time I come here, there's a different green memo underneath the iron. World create E room. E. Gotcha. That's I don't know about that one. Okay. Oh, remember when I was confused? I was like, an elk and a stage? There's no shared letter between them. A stag. Stage. That one was E. So every pair of paintings is a letter. I just have to come up with what word it could possibly be. Plain without pain. I talked about that before. So E. So this is an E room. But what does that mean for me? I get that there's a letter associated now. Does it like each row spells a word and it's trying to tell me something? Wow, this run has gone extremely long. Gymnasium. I mean, I have to go gymnasium. It's connected. I've never been to the laundry room. Launder currency? That's hilarious. I have to go to the basketball, so I'm about to go inside the antechamber for the first time ever. That's huge. Before I do, I might as well see what's over here. Library, laboratory. No matter what it is, this is the last room I can enter. Might as well do laboratory, spend my gem. See, so there's a periodic table with elements missing and numbers, and then there's one over here that's complete. It says pull levers 3 then 9, or like 3 after 9, and you're supposed to use this machine once you power on this room with the boiler and do 3 and 9, or 9 and 3. But I just don't have that yet. I need to power on with the boiler room. There's this thing over here that lets you set up an experiment. Continue with experiment. So you select 2 conditions and pair them together. Gain 1 star, lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. A letter will be mailed to the mail room. That's lore important, I feel. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, when you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then whenever you draft a shop room, every time you unlock or bypass a security door, a letter is delivered. Sure, why not? Start experiment, and now that's going. That's what the lab does. There's this person over here who's like, I didn't expect it to be so long. I couldn't even find this room for weeks because when I started my job here because it was so hidden. So I'm guessing that's just your hint that some rooms open up over time as days pass. Good burger. They got me the damn Saturn burger. Look at this goddamn lily pad. What is this? I asked for no pickles. They gave me this, the McFucking Pickle Pounder. The McPickle Pounder. Crown Crows. This is an inn room. I don't know what that means. Oh my god. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. To continue up, you must go down. I knew it was the tomb. Up. To the attic? The basement key. I don't have a basement. What? So you have to get here to get the basement key. Unlocks the basement door, but I don't have... Yeah, so this door, you go through the black door underneath, open this, and then have to go back through the house. Got it. To continue up, you must go down. First time in the antechamber, though, baby. Oh, God, that hiccup. Okay. I mean, the foundation it no longer resets and has a path going down on an elevator, but I don't have a way down there yet. I have the tomb. But unless they give me a way to consistently get the tomb, I don't understand what else I need to do. Maybe unlocks another permanent progress room? I hope so. I don't assume I get to keep the basement key. There's no coat check. I was hoping I could check that into a coat check. I'm thinking that's probably exactly what it is. You probably need to find an area to make a coat check, and then double back to it once you make it into the antechamber. Either way, match, plant, flame, wheat and heat. Gotcha, W. This is the W room. Now that it's explicitly expressing it, I know it's kind of a stretch. Now I understand it, though. Okay, so here's how many red letters I have. I have 1. I need to find 7. I have so many things I'd love to check in. I have the battery pack. I have my burning glass. If I manage to leave, I'd love to test out my burning glass on something like matches, but the only thing I can think of is the dynamite and the trading post. Ooh, I do have the tennis shoes that sometimes save me a step. Oh, it's faster this way. I have enough money for a club sandwich. That just saved the run. I can now bring this all the way. Wait. East Wing Hall. Oh, it's closed off. Oh, whatever. It was still worth it to go this way because it got that. I need to find more red letters because I need to put them on pedestals, apparently. Oh, wait a second. Oh. No, I was gonna say, it's probably because, you know what I noted? There's 8 red rooms. But no, I was gonna say, maybe there's 1 in each different place. Like, you can turn off the lights in the gymnasium to negate its negative effect, but maybe that, like, somehow puts the red letter somewhere visible for it. But no, I don't think so. Dark room would make sense. Weight room, maybe. Furnace, maybe it's behind the fire if you get the pump room to turn it off. Maid's chamber. I didn't look too hard in there. I'd never seen one in the chapel, but that leads to the tomb. Paint and a pint. Gotcha. So this is an A room. So what does chiseling that one letter mean? I guess I can go back by the workshop shop and finally understand, maybe. Stone's cut. It's a message. So A. Yeah, there's multiple rooms that are A rooms. I just passed a paint and a pint. There's an A room literally right behind me. What does that mean? This room I just came from is an A room. What about it? I don't know. And then there's something about the true box here. Does not always contain the prize. I've checked the false box multiple times before off stream and I didn't find anything. Oh man. Huge progress today. Literally insane progress. I just don't have enough to put it all together. Let me see the first word, maybe, of each of these. Having, if, no. Maybe this makes more sense to me now. Herbert. This is being written to somebody. I was distraught to learn. This is being written by Daniel. No, I was going to say Denny. So Daniel, somebody related to Herbert. Maybe Daniel Jones, my dad. I find it strange you've chosen to... Maybe Daniel White. One of his cohorts said, I find it sad you're trying to keep her secret. You're betraying the royal court by doing so. She gave up her family and fortune to live, and all you can think of is your name. So Herbert Sinclair, wow, he's dunking on my uncle, saying, you suck, Herbert. You've wronged her in some way. But maybe he was trying to keep her safe? Wow. This run has gone so long. So successful. I don't imagine I can use the key in the foundation. This red book on top of a red letter, maybe, please? Pretty, please. I'm just looking for red letters now. Look, some unlit candles. Look, I got a laser beam. I can literally light these. Please. Toilet. Skibidi toilet, biddy stool. I'll make a quick stop in here to see if I can light any. Denoted in verse. Find here in first sung. First words. On the. I need 5, 6, and 7. Pray. Crowbar. Beads. What are those prayer beads called? I know them from Isaac. Beads. Beats. Bar. Bard. Pray. Pry. Oh, it's the letter A. There's no, like, keyhole over here, right? To check this down. I think the next step is the boiler room, and that this gets me an alternate entrance to where the tomb already goes. Or maybe it's maybe it's I have to find Oh, what if I have to do every West Hall room, take the first letter, the letter of the and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Some 9-letter long word spelled by the missing letters of the paintings. Wait. Ace. Queen. It scared the hell out of me. Hey, Dave. I know you've been playing this game. I saw you streaming it earlier. I'm trying to avoid spoilers, but I hope you're enjoying it. I made it to the antechamber. I also have done. This has been a very, very revelatory stream. I don't know if you've. Yep. Bye. Take care. I'm not. I was gonna say I don't know what I can talk about around you, so I'm not going to. I don't know what you've done. So take care. Goodbye. For those who are raiding, hi, thanks for coming by. I don't know what Dave said, but I'm not a streamer. I'm just some little guy. I appreciate that. That's very cool. Thank you so much. Are you a clay chicken, Jackie? I didn't talk about it, but 4chan is down and has like massive security and everything. Like the source code got leaked and people's like personal info got leaked and all. It's kind of crazy. I don't feel too bad about it, but it's kind of crazy. Yeah, the last post made on 4chan before all this like DDoSing and it got taken down and all security vulnerability. The last thing was somebody posting panicked Jack Black from the Minecraft movie with "What the fuck is going on?" and someone replying "Chicken Jockey." I think it's so funny that that's how the entire game went out. Okay, so wait, I know these statues. I just saw these statues in the. Not the Great Hall. The foyer. Is this my brother and I? Yeah! It's my brother and I! So this direction is my brother and I. This direction is King and Queen, so probably his wife and him, Herbert. This way is clock and painting. There's a version of this painting in the shelter with a sun and a bird in front of it. Reddington and a clock. I just don't know what that means. I don't know what word is missing from this. Diamond, ace. Maybe it's not missing a letter. Maybe it's not that. 4chan got hacked? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Also, hi, Plum. Wait, this is how I'm finding out 4chan got booted? Yes. It's real. That legitimately happened. It's real. My address for when I was 16. No! No! Yeah! Anyway. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I thought maybe this would have 12 like the chat. I can't tell. This has been extremely revelatory. I don't know if Dave has seen the tomb shed, but I discovered a room called the tomb, and this shit goes crazy. I solved the puzzle in it, and I'm halfway through it. It's just such a big puzzle. I need to drain the water to continue that path. That goes nuts.
Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey. But yeah, to answer the question about if I'm a chicken jockey or not, no, I'm just a green cube. I'm just a green cube of clay. I am just some guy. Let me see if I can, I'm a medical guy. I work in medicine. I'm not a streamer. I don't really, it works! You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add tunnel to your drafting? Yeah? What? Foreman's log. I was right about the battery and the laser. Oh, that's so cathartic. Foreman's log 612 on July 18th, 1918. The complete, Assay 502, Scripps and Rutherford Mining Company, Excavation Department. The complete manifest for all the excavation equipment has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed and all remaining hardware will be packed and transported to the original access tunnel for long-term storage. It's unclear if they will also seal the tunnel after our crew, well, they Mario Sunshined it with boxes. But I want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now that they have begun operations in the East Mine. A month ago, I believe that the discovery of gemstones in that cavern was directly linked to the closure of this site, but now I'm not so sure. The Baron doesn't seem the type to value shiny baubles over history. Oh, I'm so glad my theory from early on was correct. Oh, that feels so good. But yeah, Dingoose, I typically call myself, and it's in my tags and everything, not a streamer, because again, I don't seek out growth. I kind of discourage viewer numbers. I don't really like discourage it. I just am indifferent to it. I don't care if I'm streaming to just myself or like people raid or whatever. I appreciate raids and all that, but I'm in medicine, so. Whatever the hell goes on beyond that, I appreciate it. It's very cool. I have a good time streaming, but it truly is just for fun for me. I also discourage subs and stuff or whatever. There's so many people who are very, very talented, good streamers, and I highly recommend giving sub money and stuff like that to them because they're doing it for a career, and I am not. But hey, I go on this rant all the time. I appreciate it a lot. Thanks for coming by, and if you're still here, that's cool, but, you know. If you got to bolt after Dave's stream or you got to eat, feel free. Let's see where we go from here. I still haven't made it to the office. My original goal has been to go to the office floor plan, but something just happens every time I try going there that prevents me from getting to go there. I'm going insane. Still, okay, I was here at 2 and nothing happened, so I don't think that sundial actually means anything. Wow, this, for the record, by the way, for those who are rating, you want to know how successful and how much I've discovered during this specific day? This is my first run today. We are 2 hours, 20 minutes into stream, and this is my first run today. In case you were wondering how much shit I've discovered today. This was a highly, highly successful run. Hideo Kojima. Yeah, Hideo Kojima's trying to help. He's pretty cool about it. Shout out to Hideo. Big fan of that Hideo guy. I've never played a Metal Gear game. No, that's a Steam message. That's real, though. He's not down there. That's just... You know what? It's a Steam message, but it's Hideo Kojima's real soul. He's just trapped in there. I wonder what else I can light with that... the burning glass. I mean, I don't care anymore. I'm dead-ended. I can't go anywhere else, and I've done everything for today. I mean, like, look how many items and everything I have. This was ridiculous. So, I'm just gonna walk around some, I guess. Buck price? Buck tag? What is the missing letter? Stag tag S. This is an S, never mind. Cart. Car. This is a tea room. I just don't know what that means yet. I know how to get the secret letter from each room now. I just don't know what that means. It must spell something. Tub. Bat. It's definitely bat. Bath. H. Ha. I've only watched Dave and the other streamer and this other streamer play this, and the other streamer was trash talking the game because of their skill issue. I drew something on my phone. You know what? We're opening MS Paint for this. We're opening MS Paint. Let's see. I got to capture the window. Do I have a window capture for MS Paint? I have the Bible still. Sure. Is it capturing? Is it capturing? Oh, I didn't show. There we go. Okay, so I drew like an axis like this on my phone. I need to make it better. Okay, sure, we make this. So if this is the story axis and this is like puzzle gameplay axis, there's four, the term is Metroidvania, right? Like Metroidvanias, but for puzzles and information for this genre. Outer Wilds, I say, is up here. So this is story. This is puzzle difficulty, like intensity of puzzle and focus and story focus. I would say Lorelei and the Laser Eyes is like right here. Maybe like right here. I love Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. Very good game. Blueprints feels like it's like here. Probably didn't need to make this 4-directional. I could have probably just done this section of it. Oops. And what was the other one that I had? What was the other Metroidvania I was referring to when I was making this? Hold on, I have it on my phone. I can check what initials I wrote. The other one I would rank is OD. What is OD? Outer Dials? Obra Dinn, thank you. Yes, thank you. I would say, okay, in that case, Obra Dinn is like kind of here. Like if this game feels more close to Obra Dinn than it does Lorelei and Outer Wilds feel close to each other, right? Those are more story-centric. They have a lot of very interesting puzzles, but they have a very meaningful emotional story tied to them. This one, there is a story for sure, but it's in service of the puzzles. And I think that's the difference between the two that I was like, how do I describe this? What am I trying to describe the difference in how this game feels compared to something like Outer Wilds? And I think that's what I mean by it. Also, this stone statue was in the foyer. They have two big hands pointing at the door. It's the same stone statue, but it's pointing down. I knew I was supposed to go under the ground, but interesting that this was like an early game hint to go down and not actually follow the path forward. Well, I mean, you do want to follow it because that gives you the basement key. But I don't have a way to get to the basement on this run. Probably going to have to get to the antechamber again with a coat check and check in the key. I don't know. Either way, we have 2 footsteps left. Might as well walk over here. A pin and a pine. I joked about that. I said it's a pin tree. So E was the missing letter. Finally. That was a crazy run. 2.5 hours of a singular blueprints run. That was productive. Where would you say Tunic goes on here? I have not played Tunic. Though I know a lot about Tunic. My brother has highly recommended it, and I did get it while it was on sale. I just haven't played it. I think Tunic is probably not very story-centric at all from what I'm aware of its mechanic of the instruction manual and mechanics that you can do from the beginning of the game that you don't know you can do until you find instructions on it. Sounds more puzzle-oriented than story by a lot. Some people have a hard time clicking with this game. Yeah, absolutely. I had a bit of a hard time because it's like, what really made me understand the game better was viewing it like Balatro or like Spelunky, especially Spelunky in terms of the rooms adjoining to connect a path. Viewing this game more like Spelunky than anything like story related like Outer Wilds. Like when people say like, oh, ditch the stream because you don't want to get spoiled, like it's spoilers for interesting like puzzle solutions, not for, yes! Okay, chat, for those who have come from Dave's stream and didn't get to see, I'm almost certain that Dave did not show this on stream. You want to see something fucking cool? So I invented my own thing earlier to remember this. Ho, get me a pizza. This is a secret code thing down here. And a big fork to eat the pizza. Was it dust then broom? Yeah. And then clean up after I eat it. Chicken jockey is king. Oh, it stays open. Never mind. Anyway, once you do this, it opens this passageway over here. It pretends to be a dead end, but it actually leads to this. Little crypt. Whoop! Nope, these are still here. Never mind. I thought those were missing. Behold. This. Opens the door over here. Yeah, not that like puzzle-centric games without the plot element to make you care are bad or anything. Like, not at all. Like, I love Obra Dinn and I love this game a lot. It's just like, you know, games that are gonna be on my... Whoa, this stayed moved. I moved this last time. And it stayed moved. Or did I push it forward last time and then pull it back? What's the... So I can conjoin that room or this room to this room. Which is more important? Probably the other. Yeah, for those who haven't seen, behold. The gaping maw of infinity. Oh my god, it's like when Jeff Bezos bought a mountain and turned it into a clock. That's kind of awesome. Also, Hoffer played a fart. Hi, Hoff. Hey all, Scott here. Today I'm locked inside this giant clock. This has nothing to do with Nintendo. I'm kind of scared, honestly. I like that one text meme where it's like, dog, they're gonna put us in the chamber of infinite torture tomorrow. What? We're gonna be tortured for eternity tomorrow. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Did I not use this upgrade disc last time? Wait, is this a way to infinitely farm upgrade discs? You're not gonna find me complaining. Did I not just grab one of the upgrade discs last run? So this is why I need to drain the water from the reservoir with a boiler room. I understand the whole not a streamer thing, but I find it funny. So I find, but what? But I find you funny, so I'm putting you in the following box. Oh, I see. I get you. Sorry, I'm also dyslexic. So that complicates streaming. Reading chat is already hard enough. Yeah, and then this basement here is flooded. So whatever this path is, I need to get a boiler room in the mansion and drain it. Or a pump room. But to power the pump room, you need a boiler room. So you need a boiler room facing a pump room, then you can go here. That's such a crazy hyper-specific combo. I feel a little... This is another early complaint I had with the game, is that it feels kind of bad having your progress tied to the RNG of what rooms you get. Which on one hand lets you forge your own path forward and yada yada yada, which is cool, but also frustrates me. You're all very cool. Okay, bye. I know spoil myself. Hope you enjoy the game, Hoff. Hey, all. Scott here. They're putting me in the torture dungeon. Yeah, not my favorite place to be, not gonna lie. I love the way he delivers lines specifically. All right, let's see. I bet you that room up there, where all the power is coming from, has something. Like, I bet I can get up there. I just don't know what it is. The foundation is permanent! I don't know how I feel about the foundation being permanent, because that artificially ties game progress to stuff. I don't know. Also, it makes exploring west a little bit harder, because now it's permanently gonna have that shape. Actually, no, it always has a conjoining room to the west. So if you get over here, even though it takes up one permanent room slot, it conjoins over here to the west, so you never get walled out. That's actually good. So now I guess I just need a boiler room again, considering that produces power for the rest of the mansion and will let me turn on that elevator. I don't even know if I need to do another run right now. I need to get a computer so I can do a lot of stuff. Storeroom, parlor. I always do parlor because I just like parlor because it's funny. Parlor games, I love parlor games. I didn't realize until Hacker Stream when she noted that they cover the windows because it's not facing a terrace. I didn't even think about that. Like, she pointed that out and I was like, I never really thought about why it's like that sometimes. That makes perfect sense. One box is true. That's true. No, well, maybe. Only one box contains gems. True. The gems are in the white box. If this is true, this one's true. So it's a maybe between this or this. One of these is true, one of these is a lie. If this is true and this is the lie, then that's not possible. Which means it has to be this is true, this is a lie, the gems are not in the white box, which means this is true. Which means this is a lie. What? Wait, what? Only one box contains gems is a permanent rule. This is true. So one of these is true, one of these is a lie. If this is the true and this is the lie, then the gems are in the white box. Only one box is true. But that would make both of these true, so that's not possible. So this has to be true. This has to be a lie. And this has to be true, which no, so these are both lies. So the only truth is that only one box contains gems? Unless this is also a lie, in which case they all have gems? I'm just gonna go with white box and see, because unless I'm missing something. Yeah, I think they all three have gems. Wait, no. I don't know. Wait, what? You can reclose it? You can't take your key back. Why can you do that? You'd never have a reason to do that. Oh, wait. The wind-up key counts as an inventory item. You can coat check it, smuggle it to another day, go back to the parlor and have 2 keys, allowing you to check multiple answers to see if there's a third thing that, because that in the workshop it says sometimes the real prize isn't in the true one. So maybe if you take 2 keys, you can like force both of them, open a true and then a false one, and maybe that'll provide something. Anyway, my current goal is to get to an office with enough gems to afford it. I really, really, really want that to happen, and the game keeps preventing me from doing that. And I immediately got security that I have to pay a gem for, though. But it's worth it, because I have a permanent room upgrade, and I now have tunnels. I've never had a tunnel, and that's a new room that I can draft. Man, there is so much. Nursery. Okay. I never really go to the nursery. It's a pretty weak room, so let's see what I can add. Nursery. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 8 steps. Normally it's 5, that'd be 8. If you have less than 10 steps, when you enter this room, set your steps to 20. So, nurse station. that's so situational. And if you're not near this room when you have low steps, you won't be able to get to it to get the big steps. So that doesn't feel very good. Whenever you, a green nursery, it counts as a indoor room, a green room, Whenever you draft another green room, 2 gems will sprout in this room. And it gives me a redraft. It's a draft room. Whenever you draft another green room, get money over here. I mean, just because of the, Chad, I like the color green. I like watching puzzle games because it's interesting to see how people's brain works. That's why I started a VOD channel, really, when I started streaming. It's because, like, playing something like what puzzle games did I start playing? Oh, I started playing Ace Attorney. I really love Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney is fantastic. I still have one case left in Prosecutor's Gambit. I love those games, but I don't know. I need to check out some more puzzle style games. Unfortunately, Outer Wilds and its DLC I beat before I ever started streaming. What does 6 stars do? Farmer's Apple. Apples are extra delicious today. Wow.
Wow, what a view.
Ace Attorney is a good game. I never did finish it though. It's I have totally whoa. No, you can get multiple different ones once you have enough stars. I see. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall, plus I got a diamond. That's good. That's very good. Indoor nursery. Hey, we can check out that new room. I'm actually gonna do a spare room just for progress sake. Veranda. I was gonna check what rooms I haven't had. Billiard room is worth it. Do love me a key. Let's see if we can get the key to the secret garden so I can show chat this, because I did it off stream and it's super cool. 6, 7, 8 minus what? 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's 1, 11, 14, 20, 20 minus 17, 3, 20, 14, 28 divided by 7, 4. Yay! The key to the secret garden! For those who have not gotten to the antechamber yet, this, behold, is a cool fucking thing. I guess I'll do the commissary. Clock without lock. C. So yeah, this is where you're supposed to learn how Alazar. So Alazar is the crutch. He's the guy who explains clues you've seen throughout that you didn't get. Gotcha, so this is a C room. I like that there's a permanent explaining form of progress. I don't have any money, so I can't do anything. But we would go this way. Chapel Roan. I don't have any money, so there's no reason not to do chapel. It's such a good room. Any items over here? Oh, there's no paintings in here. This is where you learn the code for the tomb. The people around the stained glass. Kitchen, bedroom, corridor. Coffee, Cheetos, chicken. I'll do a corridor just for progress. Come on, just give me an office. Did I even do the outdoor room today? Storeroom, bunk room, the pool. I'll do the pool because it gives me a chance for boiler and buck. Stage, stag stage. Okay, it's an E room. Okay, yeah. I even specifically pointed this one out. Terrace, green rooms do not cost money to draft. That could be huge. But bedroom would allow me to see 2 more rooms. I'll do terrace though, because I might get the cloister and I've never gotten to go to the cloister. Big fan of cloister. Not the Pokemon. Pokemon! Sorry, I know I'm just like very train of thought, but let's go to the secret garden for those who... Oh, It's because it has to be on the edge of the map, I see. Storeroom, dining room, drawing. We'll do dining for movement. Room directory, green rooms. Secret garden is a T shape. Yeah, it has to be facing the terrace. I see. I think. At least it seems like it. Special key. Can I use it here? Yeah, you have to use it like a green room. Dark room, pantry, passageway. Dark room is not actually good here. Come on, game. Just give me some gems and give me an office. It's not going to be able to play here. Yep. Go back to the chapel. What is this? Tiger minus stand? Stand minus sit. Lion minus... What is that? It's a cake stand, right? Display. Tiger. Shelf. Tiger. Minus. I don't know. I don't know what that thing is called, so that makes it harder. Is it a state? Create plane E. Land. I don't know. I'll give it my best shot. I'm also drawing a blank on what that thing is called. Cart. And chart. Okay. That letter H. Yeah, it definitely spells something if you line them up correctly. I just don't know what it spells. If I go back to the foundation, I can potentially get a secret garden. Oh, car keys. Not that I can think of anything this connects to. I've already done the car thing, so. Maybe if you do car keys with sledgehammer, you can just smash them into regular keys. Would have loved to go to the laundry room. Boor? Oh, that's not what it's called. Never mind. Damn, nothing in here. Damn, not here. Maria. Fuck. Rowan Shadow said that. He went, fuck, dude, fuck. He found out Maria died instead of being like, oh, Maria. He was just like, fuck, dude. Shit. God damn it. I'll do the courtyard. Give me the lady's chambers. Her ladyship's chambers or whatever it's called. Or give me gems. I'll always take gems. Okay, dunes and flan. Dune. Oh, dessert and desert. It's an S. Gotcha. That sucks. Shut up, game. That sucks. -2. -2 game. That's a big fat -2 right there. I'll do the closet here and hope I can go around because closet has a potential of giving me a gym. Okay, compass and a gym. Crow and row. It's a C room. What could this spell though? I need to like take all the different painting pairings and figure out what letters are available and then see what I can spell with it. Because it probably is like very obvious when you like see it in front of you. I'm gonna actually do the boudoir since I now have 2 rerolls by entering here. And another gym. I don't care about making it to the antechamber or using my secret key. I've already done that. I care about getting an office in my draft pick. That is extremely important to me. Because that's like one of the only super important key rooms that I've never made it to somehow. Use a key, sure. Probably shouldn't have done that. Coat check. Compass, secret garden key, passageway. I want to keep the broken lever there, because that's probably how you open the bottom door to the antechamber. It just feels important because it was so rare to get. I guess I'll just do, I should have re-rolled. I'm stupid. Flip the power to the garage on. 1, 2, 3, 4, ba, ba, ba. Make this one red. Bam, 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 bam. I'm so smart. Let's turn on that light this time and see if anything changes. I don't know what turning on the different lights does. Stage, plant, play, plant, stage, plant. I don't know. I don't get that one. That one's a little lost on me. Maybe that one doesn't have any letter and that's on purpose. Maybe it's all part of the plan, all part of the ruse. I'm here now. Hey, Wii U. Oh, first time you've been by my stream, I think, right? I see first time chatter and I'm like, what the hell? I know that name. What the skibbity? What the heck? Oh, wait, were you, did you come by from Dave's raid? Appreciate that. Take care. It's always cool. Always cool to see people around different places swing by my place. I'm just doing my own damn thing, so. Chat, when I say I'm doing my own damn thing, I got, let me see how I wrote it. I made a specific note. There's a really cool thing that I can't tell you about, chat. Oh, you know, I always say, you know, I'm not a streamer. I always discourage you giving me money. Give it to the people who actually do this as a career, yada, yada, yada. I do have to say, though, I did get a Twitch payout yesterday. And I always put the funding from, like, getting a Twitch payout into, like, other streams. I always just reinvest it as, like, into other streams as subs or bits. Because, like, you know, that's where I think it should have gone in the first place. But, I do always appreciate getting a payout, but I got to do something. Chat, you don't know this, but you have indirectly paid for something very cool. And I will not elaborate beyond that because it will take time to make. I am doing a thing. I am creating something and it will be funny and cool. But it takes a lot of hard work, and so I cannot have it today, ready for the stream. I have no keys because I wasted them on the trunk. I'm a fool, I'm an idiot, I'm an errant fool, and I've ruined everything, and I forgot that this door was locked. Oh, I ran out of steps. Life-size action figure, oh my god. Yeah, guys, I'm selling merch, despite the fact that I intentionally limit my audience growth size and discourage growth. Guys, get my new makeshift plushie. It's only $700 because of tariffs. And also getting it into the country in the first place will now be absolutely hell because of all the new forms you have to sign. That's gonna be pretty freaking awesome, guys. Not gonna freaking lie. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Chat, I cannot stop watching horse race test on Twitter. They just made this thing that's basically like DVD logo bouncing around Entropy, but with little horses, but they're not horses, they're little blobs. And it's just so stupid, but there's like a whole lore to it now. Like the horse named Jovial Merriment, which is orange, has a ridiculous track record of winning and people are making fan cams of it. Meanwhile, the white horse and the cyan horse are absolute dog shit. And so they're so bad that the dev has paired them up against each other in a 1v1 race in a square, simple map, and it's been going for 5 different minutes. They keep uploading separate parts, like part 2, part 3, part 4, and they just keep bouncing around and neither one of them can win the race because they keep bouncing around backwards. It's truly incredible. It's because like they're just bouncing around randomly. There's no actual skill or whatever. And so the fact that from just pure entropy, these storylines have popped up, it kills. I love it. It's so entertaining. I truly, truly love it. Jovial merriment. That's my goat right there. Well, it's the horse, but you know, it's the goat. Shout out jovial merriment. Wow. This is bad RNG. Whatever. I don't mind. I don't have that much money to lose in the first place. I wonder if I would be able to light these if I still had my laser gun. I don't know what lighting the candles in the church would do. I think I came through here with the laser gun and wasn't able to do that, so that's probably nothing. Let's do a den for the gym. I now have enough gems for the Jesus Christ, it costs gems to get in the office. Holy crap, Lois, Jim the Office. That's my favorite character. We'll do billiard room, because even though parlor gets me gems, if a door is locked, I need a key to open it, and I don't have any keys. Quick math time, quick math. 16 minus 6, 10, 200 divided by 10, 20. 3. What? What? This is new. Subtraction has never been past multiplication. Okay, whatever. Okay. 3 times 7, 21 minus 3 is 9, 18. Where is 18? It's always hard that you have to find it on the board. 9 minus 4 times 4. It's throwing me off. 36 minus 20, 16. Wow, Are you suggesting that lighting the candles would somehow alter? It's just, shut up. Shut up! Get out! Yes. That's actually my current game theory. Hello, internet! Welcome to Game Theory. Is Mario actually pretty fucking awesome? It's so stupid. I could tell before saying it that I was about to say some stupid bullshit. Guys, is Mario kind of fucking awesome? Maybe. He might fucking be. Alright, now I just need to get to the higher end. Is that a parlor box? Is that like a special parlor box? No, because it's right next to one that looks normal. I was like, do I need to bring the wind-up key in here? Because the latch looked different. But now that I'm looking at it, I don't think so. Maybe not. Guys, welcome back to Game Theory. Today we're gonna be talking about the Game Theory. This game's bad because I haven't already beaten it. I think it speaks for itself. Like, he's unscripted. He's just like, I don't think we need to say much there. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Video games are actually pretty bad. I think the coolest thing this game does is most of the lore-heavy rooms are all along the west wing, but one of the earliest hallway rooms has a red note in it that says, halls on the west hall is more likely to be locked. So you're like, oh, okay, I'll stay away from it. And then later you find a note that says, red memos are lies. If they're typed. And that one is. And so it's like, oh, they made me avoid all the special stuff on the west and progress slower and trickle feed myself information passively. You know, and like none of it was actually limited the whole time. I love that. I think that's a genuinely genius thing. That is an extremely smart piece of game design. I pogged very hard when that happens. The white box does not have a statement. True, that's true. The gems are in a box with a statement. Truth, neither truth nor lie, so fuck you, game. There's always at least one lie, so this has to be a lie, which means it's in the, yep, gotcha. Baba-booey. Baba-booey. The Baba-booey. I don't have any other green rooms, so it's not worth it yet. I'll just do a library. Get another book drafted. I've already done the swim. No, I haven't done swim bird yet. I've done the pump and the drafting strategy. The fixed stars. I'm not that interested in the star stuff. I'll go with my mom's book, The Swimbird, and see if that's got some sort of secret code in it. Plan minus plane, and it's E. It's so funny because it even shows you that it's an E on here. Oh my god, and it shows you what room you're in. That's... Wow, that's really smart. I can't believe I didn't notice that until now. Is there anything I need to do up here? I don't think so. You just like use 10 steps on that box? 10 steps? Oh, no, so have you seen this game before? Right? Oh, because I walked in and out of the closet. That, not the parlor. Gotcha. You're right. I probably did do that. You're probably exactly right now that I think about it. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just trying to get to the office. My footsteps aren't the limiting factor here. My limiting factor is not how many spaces I can walk. That spaces for walking is completely fine. I have a surplus. What I really need now is just RNG to get the office. Boudoir gives me more rerolls. I'll take an extra gym from here. Wow, I got 5 gyms right now. That's really good. That's pretty fucking good. If I do say so myself. And I say so. How is Swimbird compared to Flappy Bird? It's probably pretty okay. I mean, it's a book and one's an app. Ooh. Can I do this? Dang, it's not locked. Workshop will allow me to continue on straight, which I guess is the next best thing. I'm at a high enough rank now where I might just use a bunch of rerolls. I don't have any other items. Battery! Can I do a battery with a magnifying glass to make, like, channeling the energy into a laser? No. Message. I know. A room with a D in it has some sort of thing in the stone. I don't know what that means, but... Look for a room that has the D in the paintings. Gotcha. Card. Oh! That's another hint, because this is a D room. So, duh. Gotcha. It is the room, dude. Dude, this is the room you are looking for. Give me an office. Game, give me an office. Stop being mean to me, game. Stop being freaking mean to me, dude. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna bust out into tears and I'm gonna punch a hole in my drywall, dude. Looking at them... Sorry, I'm dyslexic and I thought you said homosexual. And I was like, that is a weird way to say homosexual. Looking at them Hanses on X cancel. I like the pink one. Oh yeah, pink is pretty good. You're talking about horse test race. Yeah. I love it. I love horse race tests. The dev is also pretty cool too. Dude, I just fully stun locked trying to read whatever that meant. I was like, what are you talking about? Office? No, damn. I'll do the pantry though. For footsteps and money. Wow, that like actually short-circuited my brain trying to figure out what that meant. Passageway, I guess I can afford it, so I will. Passageway's really not worth how expensive it is though. And it's more expensive shit, whatever. I'll open the laboratory, maybe. I can, now that this is the most useless room in the game, so maybe there's a secret here that I can finally figure out. Maybe it's not actually useless. Can I change the water level in here? It has water. I can't pull the drain or interact with the water there. Objectively, you should never, there's never a reason to draft this room. It's objectively bad. So is that the point? Is that it's just a bad room? Or does that mean there's actually like a really niche secret? Road and a rod, this is an A room. I think this really is just a bad room. A bad room. Got him. Skibbity. There's a skibbity dope. Yes, skibbity deep deep. I just wasted a footstep on that. All right. Okay. I've never been to the laundry room, and I do have a way forward, so I will. Fine. New discovery. Laundry. Skibaday toilet. I think Pink is a fan horse that got added. No, it's one of the, like, people who did music compositions for it. He let them make one. Spin cycle. This service costs 5 coins and will exchange all of your gems with all of your coins. Wash and dry. Exchange all of your keys with those. Fluff and fold. All your keys will be exchanged with all of your money, but it still costs money to do. Okay. If you have a lot of money, I can see this room being kind of good, but I don't have money. So actually, at least I've got this room now. I've never been to this room before, but it is not a good room. Wait a second. I should look at that tunnel that I got. Found floor plan. What do you mean there's an extra? Going under all obstacles, the tunnel pierces through rooms and walls alike. This crudely excavated passage looks like the work. Drafting hallway addition. Always draw a tunnel when drafting this room. Oh, so it lets you just tunnel straight forward. Cause you, okay, gotcha. Okay, I understand now. Looks like the work of someone determined to get where they are regardless of the Oh! So if you get tunnel, okay, I understand now. So tunnel always leads to another northern door, which always generates another tunnel. And if you get it from the entrance hall, where the bedroom is, you can tunnel straight to the antechamber. And I bet you if you saw, if I have like the broken lever like I have or something, it just lets you rush down the antechamber every time. So once I find a way to open that door, it lets you just rush the antechamber every time. And go through whatever's beyond the moon door there. I bet you that's what the tunnel's for. It's a convenience thing so you don't keep having to play the game getting to the antechamber every time once you've gotten through whatever that is. That's a cool mechanic. Okay, now I just keep praying that the game gives me a office. Also, I must give the disclaimer, because I always like giving the disclaimer. We have ads coming up in 30 seconds. I'm sorry if you get ads. It'll give you like 10 ads, but no matter what, it'll always sum to less than 3 minutes. I'm sorry if you get 3 minutes of ads. I get it. Mute the tab if you wanna, or leave if you gotta. I get it. I'm sorry. I hate that shit. But yeah, they're coming up. I would turn off ads if I could, but I cannot, and it makes me very sad. But I appreciate if this is where you head out. Take care. Goodbye. But also if you stick around, cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. I can go to the secret garden. Secret garden though. Behold, I can pull the left antechamber lever. This is a little puzzle. You just get the arrows pointing here in it. Bam. I got this off stream. Cool. Okay. I bet you a regular bedroom, since that has the picture of your mom with her moon necklace. Unless the moon represents some sort of like secret order, I bet you the bedroom has some sort of secret interaction that produces, I forgot what I was saying. I got so hyper-focused. I'll do the guest bedroom here because I have so many paths and I need the extra steps right now. Sheepdog. Man, the music is very nice in this game. It doesn't grab your attention or anything, but it's just really nice. Coat check, music room. I can get the music room and it'll be good, but it gives you minor keys. Whatever, I need keys. Major key. Oh, what the hell? Prism key, right? Yeah, whoa. I just like how this looks. So when will they make a Skibiday? See, that's good, but my brain is too small to... I guess I have this now. I don't think this is going to do anything for me, but I have a magnifying glass for these. There's no, like, hidden text there. And a regular key. Please don't give me an office right now, now that I have enough gems for it. Thank you. Dark room is probably a bad idea, considering I literally need this to be a right turn door or else I'm screwed. Here we go. You know what? It's a gymnasium. Whatever. Cool. So it does this whole thing. 2 times in one stream getting to the antechamber. Sweet. Continue up. You must go down. Anything hidden here? Or maybe there's hidden text on the card. Yeah, so... I mean, obviously I can go lamp, plane, lantern, clamp. I don't get that one. That one's a little confusing for my tiny baby brain. What? Does this make it a basement? Oh, the key does not fit. Wait, what? I didn't realize that's how that basement key worked. What? Basement key. Is basement one of the rooms I have and I haven't realized it? Oh wow, the foundation is room 1. Well, that finally answers that question. Basement. I don't think I've ever been to a basement. Yeah, no. I've seen so many rooms. This was huge progress today. Tunnel, root cellar. I didn't go to the shed outside today. Oh well. Might as well just open this door. Oop! It gives me another red room. I forgot that's how that worked. Well, it's probably terrible. Maid's chamber. No, you know, I needed to come back here anyway. I've already seen that in email form. Hose and house. This is a U room. Ooh! I have a magnifying glass here, though. Didn't have this before. Yeah, I've seen all these people. And anyone wearing the moon necklace? Anyone have some secret iconography on their person? Oh. Okay. Oh, the Slenderman. What is that? It's just like a pot. It's just like a pot. Mila. She's the one with the thingy. Threads, this, a lamp. Cool. Cool room, dude. Servant's quarters really doesn't have too much. Special key. Basement key? Surely not. Nope. Where do you use the basement key? I need a locked door. But I don't know what basement is, so I don't know what room shape I need to connect it to. Like terrace, I know it's a green room, so I have to connect it to one of the outer wall doors, but basement? I probably just need, maybe I have to use it on the red, the black room. It is truly a freaking mystery. In this video game about mysteries, now that is simply something I do not believe. Yummy dinner. Hungy. Dindar for me. Yummy. Special key. I don't have regular keys. I think I probably am good on this game now for today, because this was revelatory. Maybe I'll do one more run to try and get an office. But I'm just getting bad. I've never had good RNG with getting the office. I'll call it a day and do one more attempt to get an office. And then it's 1 a.m., so I'm actually going to wrap up. And I see Hacker just went live, so I'll just read over to Hacker. It'll be easy. It'll be good. Ah! Sorry, I was stretching. Ah, my little shoulder blades. They've been through so much today. Parentheses, sitting in chairs for a really long time. I might stream tomorrow, though. Getting excited to see the thing you're working on. It'll be like a month and a half, maybe. I can't say for certain. Making stuff is always hard, so... let's see if we can get some stuff. If I can get the hovel out here, I'll be very happy. More blueprints. Pope, I think you're in the wrong chat. I think you may have had the wrong chat open. Unless you mean that me streaming more blueprints tomorrow. I don't know. Oh, hey, it's the hovel. It's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, so he has this letter here about, hey, you're fired because you suck. Yep, that's pretty much what's in here. Here's where he had a gas line that I turned on. I did turn this one on, right? Yep. So that's one of the 3 left. No, yeah, I'm definitely gonna raid Hacker. Yeah, I see what you mean now. I'll see who all is live. I'm assuming Hacker is like one of the few people live right now. I didn't see anybody else when I went live, and I didn't see any go live notifications. But yeah, I'll raid over to Hacker after this. But first, I need to get the office so I can get so much. I feel like so much key information is in the office, and I simply have had the misfortune of not getting an office. Okay. So because gyms no longer matter, I just need keys and footsteps. Bedrooms and keys. Bedrooms and keys. That's this run. And as soon as I get an office, I'll wrap up. It's just what I want. I just need it so bad. I'm going insane without it. 3 times 7, 21, minus 3, 18. 10, 20, minus 1, 19. That's not right. Divide, what? Huh? 10 times 2, 20. Oh, divide, order operator. 20, 2, minus 1, 1. 28, 2, 24, minus 5, 19. Key card, okay, it's not the key I was looking for, but I'll take it. Just give me an office, game. Just give me an office. You won't see me complain. Just give me an office, game. Please, pretty please. Poor favor. Por favor. Just need to work my way up towards the higher rooms. I'll even trade, I mean, I'm more than willing to trade my steps. I have 20 free ones in the morning. Sweet. And then over here. Corridor, parlor. I've never been to the indoor nursery, so let's go there. Oh, it's got more flower theming now. That's cute. DIY project gone horribly wrong. And then the red prints. I already read that. Any red notes in here? Red notes would be very. Oh, this, right? Isn't this the puzzle cube I was confused by? I'm just gonna get this on stream so I can look at it later. The puzzle cube, I think, is that thing for the tool shed I was confused about. Yeah, I don't see any letters in here. Maybe under the Mother Goose hat? Nope. I really hope there's no area where you have to like interact with something that doesn't have a prompt on it, like that. Oh, you should've. That's how we kept it secret, is by not letting you know you could have interacted with it. Because I hate that kind of stuff. It just feels cheap, you know. Guest bedroom or greenhouse. This is new, so I'm gonna take greenhouse. Never been there before. Oh. Well, that's what I used my coat checked broken lever on. Interesting. 5! Oh my god. Sheets. First words of the sheets, and it says trees. Okay, that's another thing to compare on stream. If I get a coat check, I can get my broken lever. But, man, greenhouse is such a hyper-specific room to be able to find. It's not exactly in a convenient...
5.
Yes. Nothing of interest was buried here. Thanks, game. Sweet. Pebbles. Any red letters in here? Or, if I haven't seen them yet, I guess they'd be unread. Ah ha ha! Ah ha! Ah ha ha ha! TitusLaugh.mp3. Okay. Sheets. This is where you use the middle lever for the antechamber. It's just another route to the antechamber, really. Slaps knee. Oh, my good man. Oh, chortles vicariously through others. That's not. I meant like vigorously, and my brain went with vicariously, and that doesn't really make any sense. That's not very good. Let me tell you, that's not very good. It doesn't make much sense. Kind of a dumbass thing to say. Why'd he say that? It's all right. We still spend 1, but we get 3 in the other room, so actually net profit. Secret passage, secret tunnel, through the mountain, secret tunnel. Wait, is this just gonna not work, though? Because the foundation is on the other side of this? Won't this just not... Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, what? 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 Oh! My God! Well, I now need to go to the antechamber, get the basement key, put it on that elevator. I bet you that takes me to the basement. Bro is experiencing revelatory joys. He just wants to find an office. Just want to find a freaking office, my man. Okay. Well, we'll go here, obviously. I have to see. What could it possibly be? What could possibly go wrong? What the fuck? It's giant! I'm baby? What the hell? Oh, no, for some reason I thought I was descending down like another 30 feet and that the door was giant. Good thing I had a key card. Wait, what? Yeah, the basement door is locked, so that's the okay. Oh my God. I think I might be able to beat the game tomorrow. Secret disc. I think I might be able to beat the game tomorrow, depending on what it is. So now I go down, I bring the basement key here, I unlock it. Whatever happens behind there is probably the last thing for the boiler room and water to cross the waters to get to the stuff. I've probably got like 2 or 3 more streams, I have to guess. But, I mean, like, I'm probably, tomorrow, I think I'm gonna do blueprints, and I'm gonna do just blueprints, and I'm just gonna spend as much time as I can with that game. Clear the way. Cloister! I've never gotten to go there. I've always wanted to go there. It's that statue. The one he, wait, what? It's that expensive for this room? Why? Oh, I bet you I gotta go to the tomb. Well, if I had a tomb, I could go turn that one down. I can't reach that dirt. What? Does like the thing go down and let me access it? There must be a secret here. Because there's clearly dirt over there that I can't make it to. If I turned down the switch in the tomb on this statue, maybe it would do something. But I literally can't reach it. Alright, neat. Just give me an office game, come on. Give me an office. You wanna give me an office? Come on, think about giving me an office. This screams secret, but I don't know what. I went to the apple orchard earlier, and he has a sketch, and like he talks about the statue, and he's like, I want to replace the statue with this. But there's no way to get into this courtyard area to then turn her arm down, like the other statues that have moving arms. And I'm guessing if I go to the tomb, flip the matching statue, it'll open the gateway to her. Oh, Brian, Tarita, would you something? Terrace. Why is Terrace so much greener? Well, none of this is actually very good for me. I'll do the patio because it turns left. I've actually used up a lot of my steps. Like, there's gyms, but I don't have anything to use those on. Greater chance of finding green rooms? This is the greenest mansion of all time. Huge drama, guys. What's going on? Today we're talking about the greenest mansion of all time. This mansion is so green that you can practically taste it. This mansion is so green that it's like the best flavor of Gatorade, which is the green one. Alright, see ya. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah, guys. I have not watched anything Moist Critical in a long time. Does he stream like games like this at all? Like, does he just go through and he's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know the solution to this puzzle now. It's dumb for little idiot babies, but not for me. Anyway, no clue. I was gonna say, I feel like he'd play like some shooter games and stuff. See, I would almost kill to watch him play something cerebral and like, you know, Outer Wilds, because he interacts with his chat so much. Chat engagement is a huge part of his content. So like, the idea of somebody being like, yeah, actually, thanks for just spoiling the game for me. Anyway, I guess I don't like Outer Wilds because, I get spoiled. Kinda sucks. Anyway, the game's bad. I really watched him play Bugsnax. That's hilarious. I didn't know he played it. That is an extremely interesting interaction combo there. Yeah, so this game's kind of poopy doo-doo astics. Old shoe, awesome. But I like it a lot. This game is stinkier than a wet fart. This game is... Thanks for the Pebbles game. I'm really glad the game has given me 3 digging spots, and all of them were garbage, actually. It's kind of fucking awesome. Not gonna fucking lie. Can't believe there's no secret or anything here. I mean, there has to be, but I just can't find it. Okay, I've got 2 rerolls. A lot of steps. Kind of getting a little worried now. Guest bedroom would end the run, so I have to do Nook. I am now at a high enough rank that office should be available to me. And now we just use a key and pray for office. Reroll and pray for office. Reroll and pray for office. Okay, game. Okay, game. I'll use the pool because that one has nice connections. 20 extra steps. If I get the hovel again, that'll be really useful. With sleep mask. First time you enter each bedroom with a sleep mask, gain 5 steps. That's really good. Especially considering I've got a bedroom right here. Bam. There we go. Please, God. Please, God. Like that one image that all the fans of Disco Elysium post with God, please, and then it's rolling 2 6s. Kitchen, commissary, corridor, chameleon. You come and go, you come and go. Well, you got 2 old shoes. Yeah, exactly. That's new boot goofing. I'm straight new boot goofing. This is like, the game is being evil for no reason. Why are they so mean to me? Order placed. What? What are you talking about? I've never gotten no, I did read that down there. It's like completely useless information. Never mind. Wait, what order got placed? What order? Oh, it's automatic. Never mind. I thought it was like the library where you place what you want. Never mind. Never mind. I haven't been here in a long time. There's this thing. I already got it. Yeah, I guess I don't have anything else to do in here. Oh, I just realized I shut myself out of a large part of the map by doing this. Whoopsies! Well, I've found so much today, I don't mind if I don't find anything else. The office would be really nice. Oop, never mind. Instead we get another dead... How did I even get a terrace over here? Never mind. There's that statue. It's a different statue today in the church. Yeah, the statue on the east side is always different. I wonder why. I wonder what that means. I don't know what I can do with that information. But it is information, and in a game about information, that's pretty cool. Did you make it to the antechamber yet? Yes, twice. Twice this stream. I kind of knew it wouldn't be the thing. I knew it wouldn't be the dead end. Like, I knew it was going to be a dead end, but it would give me a key or something. Day 25. I'm gonna do one last thing because I am about to wrap up. This is I'm not gonna do this run, but I'm gonna do one last thing, which is I'm gonna go check on that tunnel that I lit the stuff at earlier. Fuck! But I have the sauna extra steps today. Whatever. Whatever. Who cares? Who cares, man? Who cares? Not me. Parentheses. He's caring a lot. He cares a lot. No. Okay, so this path is still a dead end. In that case, I'll wrap up here. I was gonna say, I know I have the tunnel floor plan, but I thought maybe it would open this tunnel down here, but no. Nope. Chuck Testa. I wonder if I could have just X'd out the window instead of, doing that. But I don't want to risk losing progress. Save and quit. There we go. Today was a lot in the VTuber space, especially. I don't know what happened in the VTuber space today. Wow, it's 1 a.m. Holy shit. All right. Thank you to those who came by. It's much appreciated. I'm going to raid over to Hacker because she's playing Blueprints. Thank you if you're still here from Dave's raid earlier. That was very pog. I appreciate it a lot. Dave is very cool. If you follow me and you don't follow Dave, that's weird. But I appreciate it. I feel like, like most people who know me know Dave, and I highly recommend his channel. It's always great. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up because it is 1 a.m. and Hacker's doing Blueprints. So I'll send us on over to there. Thank you for coming by. Always very cool. The song for the end of stream today, I always end with a song to test DMC. Ooh, I like this song a lot, actually. Chat, if you've never heard Just a Little Bit by Felix, I heard this yesterday, and it's really good. Good night, my new friend. Good night. Take care. Appreciate you coming by. Thank you for being cool. I'll get to the Wallace and Gromit Project Zoo and stuff maybe tomorrow if I do really well in Blueprints, but I'm just going to marathon Blueprints tomorrow if I can. Take care. Have a good night. Always appreciated. Very, very cool.
My way, though I'm going in blind. Started acting my age. I'm still a few years behind. Think I'm losing my head, but there's a lot on my head saying, see if I care. Though I think that's a lie.
more time.
If your name starts with an M, this is for you.
Are you afraid of the grind? I said, baby girl, why don't you stay with me tonight? I wanna be there, talk my shit, just like I'm a fly.
If your name starts with a J, this is for you.